What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our new podcast, Empire Eat Check. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. My name's Chris,
My name's Doel.
And my name's Fred.
and as you can tell, we're Eagles fans, Jets fans, Bengals fans, and this podcast is going to be all about talking about wrestling and the football season, because football season's right around the corner. So make sure to comment your favorite teams and your hot takes. We'll try to respond to as many as we can. And we're just going to start this off by talking about the defending champs.
Hold on, my man. Can I say something? We can't defend y'all if y'all Browns, Saints fans, because y'all going to be taken for Archie. If y'all think Shadow, if y'all think, I'm going to tell y'all this right now, if y'all think, was it Joe Flacco and Tyler Shuck going to lead y'all to the promised land, y'all got another thing coming.
And if you're a Jets fan.
Yo, get the fuck out of here, son. Get the fuck out of here.
right.
Back to the player. Look, we're going to talk about the Eagles.
So the first thing we talking about is the defending champs. I can answer any of you guys' questions of what you think's going to go on, but I truly believe that we are the team to beat in the NFC. We have been for going on 2 years now. Yeah, we had that bad 2023 season. We've been to three Super Bowls in a matter of 8 years. I mean, it's kind of great being the Eagles fan because we got Howie season always. And I truly believe that we're going to be going back to the Super Bowl because of all the great pieces that Howie has picked up. But there's a certain amount of players that I don't like on the Eagles, like Adoree. I don't think Adoree's going to do good.
I was just about to say that. Name them, my man. Name them.
I want Howie to go out and get another corner. I'm not going to lie. I love the twin brother of his running back,
Only good on special teams.
Sidney Brown, but I don't think he's going to turn out to be anything too crazy. I don't know about you guys, but not a big fan of Jordan Davis besides the run game. And that right guard position, still up in the air. Tyler Steen did pretty good last year when he came in.
It's coming on Hayden Grease spot.
No, it's not. No, it's not. But, like, I love that the offseason we had where we paid Zach Bond. We paid the best running back in football, Saquon Barkley.
I never said he wasn't the best running back in football.
I know. I like the addition of A.J. Dillon. Spread them run snaps out between him, my boy Will Shipley. It's my ginger goat.
Ginger goat. That's yo, chat. Yo, chat. That's a little nuts. Cause I could have said the same.
First up, you should like him too, because you like Clemson.
Okay, I like Clemson, but
But it's not like
you're Eagle.
yeah, but it's not like we're gonna
Just
ride
because
it.
he's an equal, you're gonna hate him.
No, I never said I'm gonna hate him, but he's
It's not like we're gonna sit here and ride or die for the
exactly.
college teams. I mean, look, for
Hey.
fair warning, I don't have a favorite college team.
Go Dogs.
Yeah, the I mean,
Y'all played Marshall.
Georgia Bulldogs.
Go Dogs, baby.
Y'all
All the
played
way back
Marshall.
in 2007.
Y'all
If
played
he's
Marshall.
Georgia, if he's from Georgia, he wants him.
Honestly,
That's what it is. That's what it is.
honestly,
Just
anybody from the SEC. Let's be real, because my offense is Alabama and my defense is Georgia.
But we're gonna start it off with he said the Eagles are gonna go back to back. The team being the NFC. I don't know if my man Fred has any other thoughts about them being NFC favorites. I know I got something to say about that.
look, they have a great chance to go back to the Super Bowl, but I do not think the Eagles can repeat. I don't think you guys have it in you to repeat a Super Bowl. I think you guys might be the team. You guys are the team to beat? Actually, let me correct myself. You are the team to beat, but I do think a lot of NFC teams. They're
getting better, dude.
Yeah, they are getting better. Not on the tier of the Eagles, but one mistake you guys do, and I say right now, you guys will like not make it. I feel like it's up. Like you guys need to be as solid as you can be, because
Perfecto, my boy.
I feel like if there's cracks and people start exploiting these cracks in your team, that it could be a downfall. Not to keep harping on it, because we're all like brothers here. So back in what was it, 2023, when the Jets beat the Eagles. All right,
I'm gonna chime in. Y'all were undefeated, and we didn't have DJ Reed or Sauce Gardner playing, or Aaron Rodgers. Zachary Wilson, Greg James, and Bryce Hall playing in those games.
Before he even continues, he's just gonna live off this fact that the Jets beat the Eagles.
Chat, I'm gonna tell y'all something
First
right now. No, chat. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now,
Let me
chat.
tell the entire world, what is the Jets' record versus the Eagles?
isn't it like 1-12?
Exactly.
Yo. I'm gonna cut you off right quick. You don't understand.
You know what else is 1-12?
Hmm.
This man hasn't been in the playoffs for, if you combine those two numbers, for longer than your losses to the Eagles, which is 12. You haven't made the playoffs in almost 15 years.
15, 16, 17. I don't give a damn. It is what it is. But I'm gonna tell you this. Chat, he was there, Fred was there all week long. I was getting tortured. Aaron Rodgers hurt. You're not beating us. We blowing them out. That's what we doing. We blowing them out. They scored 14 points against us. We won off of one touchdown and straight field goals. That's how we played. That's how it was. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's just
How you-
Super Bowl.
hold on.
Live off of
Hold on. How many times? Listen. 2023 season was shit show. Greg Zuerlein was the leading scorer in points for the Jets. But I'm gonna say this.
Terrible.
Yo, you let a kicker basically beat y'all. A kicker.
Here's the thing, though.
No, I think Jalen beat himself.
Jalen looked like
He threw that.
he threw 3 interceptions, dude.
He tried to force the ball to my boy.
Mm-hmm.
That is on my jersey.
And look what happened.
It's okay. That could be your Super Bowl.
Hold on.
I've seen 3 in my lifetime. How many have you seen?
Hold on. You're not going there.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about the Jets. Let's stay on topic. We're talking about the Jets in this Eagles game. All week long, I was getting shit talked by you saying, I don't know why you're going to this game. It's going to be a blowout. And chat, I'm going to break it down to you like this. When we left the stadium, he was like, fuck A.J. Brown, fuck Jalen Hurts, and all that. I never heard somebody say so quick, fuck him. I never heard that in my life, chat. How is this possible? I stuck with Zach Wilson. He jumped off the Jalen Hurts bandwagon that night. And Fred's witness, Lord be my savior. He was there. Am I wrong, Fred? No. That's what I'm saying. I don't care for 1-12 against the Eagles. We weren't even supposed to be in that game.
Yeah.
They were 5-0. Let's remember that today.
We know which team is the worst out of all 3 of our teams.
True.
I get that 100%. But by gosh, if you would have saw his face when Jalen Hurts threw that game-winning interception, he ripped off his Eagles chain right in front of us and sat down.
Yeah, look at $10 fake plastic.
Who gives a shit?
Again, living off of it like it's a Super Bowl. It's all right.
But now it's it is.
Now at the end of the day, is he really gonna beat my team now versus that 2023 team that had a catastrophic downfall? I think not.
Yeah.
No, but Chad, I get it's 2023. It's basically two seasons ago because 2025 season is gonna be on
It's a
Thursday.
whole different team.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you this:
We would have never been able to stop.
Yeah.
The 2K GOAT.
Mhm.
Saquon Barkley.
you're right. But
Never
that was
been
2 years ago. It was
in
a whole
that
different ball
game, I'm pretty sure, wasn't Quinn coming off an injury in that game too?
What? Quinn who?
Quinn Williams.
He wasn't hurt.
He sure as hell wouldn't be stopping Saquon, that's for sure.
You're talking about a top 3 D tackle in the league.
Yes.
A top 3 D
He's
tackle in
not
the league.
stopping.
All
Yeah.
pro corner.
He's not stopping Saban.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive.
That's crazy. You think
Is that crazy?
Look, I don't think it's so much as being crazy, but we are. I know I did bring up that those will get a little rise out of here, but this isn't. We're now talking about going in the 2025 season, and now there's different variables going into everything now, and now we're right here in this point in this episode, and
We got way off track. We're just
no,
talking about
no,
Eagles and
no,
Jets.
yeah, but no,
It's supposed to be what the Eagles read.
hey,
No,
yeah,
we're gonna get back
but
on
we're
that topic.
getting, yeah, we got to understand that we're getting. That's what we're really trying to discuss in this portion of the episode is, will they repeat? And my brother over here, he won't. I know he has high hopes for him, and to be fair, I kind of do too, because it's like they are the team to beat, and they are. I mean, they're very dominant.
Gatorade sponsor us.
Liquid Death sponsors.
Yeah, I would love to look with that sponsorship. So, if they do so we got to talk about like the teams that they need to get through this year, right? To get a repeat, and possibly whoever they match up with in the Super Bowl. I think a tough thing to go through right now would be like the Packers defense. They just got Micah, which is that boosted them through Super Bowl contenders, possibly, is what we could be getting at here, right? And also, we don't know what the Lions are going to do without Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson, because it seemed like that them two, Dan Campbell, literally turned the whole organization around.
I would agree.
Right? So they were like, all right, so you have all this, but now they lost the 2 coordinators. And now, will they be able to stop the Eagles from repeating? I'm talking about, because there's no way that there's 3 teams in my eyes that are automatically in the NFC going to make the Super Bowl. I'm in the playoffs this year. And it's been like for the past 2-3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Eagles always make the playoffs. They're always playoff potential team. They're not like you can sit here and look at the Panthers or whatever and be like, oh, maybe. Or like once in a while, they are a very dominant team, and they really always have been. They always manage to pull it out when they need it the most. So, do you think they really do have what it takes?
Yes, I do. Dominant defense, even if we lost those pieces in the offseason.
Okay.
Best offensive line in football.
I agree.
Sorry, Lions fans. It's true. You just need to admit it.
Right guard's a little shaky though. Right guard is a little shaky.
But we still do have 2 Hall of Fame.
No, I'm saying left tackle, left guard, center, and right tackle solidified.
Our tackles are 2 of the best in the NFL.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
In every statistical category. We leave Lane Johnson on an island because Lane Johnson, he paves the lane. He's the best.
A little corny,
Right?
but okay.
That's his nickname, buddy. Continue. But he's the best right tackle in football. Fanai, second, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, agreed.
Lane Johnson, been an Eagle since what, 2012, 2013?
Either 2012, 2013. You're absolutely right.
Ever since he came to the Eagles, he's been a dominant right tackle. We have the best offensive line in football.
Mm-hmm.
We have the best running back in football.
Mm-hmm.
I would say we have a top 5 wide receiver duo. We're not the Bengals. We don't have the number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest.
But y'all don't have a defense either, so.
No, we have better defense.
Yeah. Sure.
The only thing that it really depends on is if these new pieces like Jahad Campbell, Nolan needs to take a step up. I mean, he played amazing in the playoffs.
But he got to prove in the regular season too.
See, yeah, exactly. We have one of the best defensive tackles in football, Jalen Carter.
Mm-hmm. Top 3. I say top 3.
I hope that Zach Bond can live up to the All-Pro potential that he showed last year, because
Great defensive play.
he should have been Defensive Player of the Year in my eyes.
Mhm.
But
I
Pat-
agree on that.
but it's Pat Surtain. I mean, I can't go against that. You can, because you got an ongoing battle with Broncos because of that corner
Me-
battle with him and the Sauce. But
Not to get off the topic again. Me and Broncos fans got a little heated rivalry about cornerbacks.
I mean, they do have the 2 best corners in football. Third, I throw in what's that corner from the Texans? Stingley.
Derek Stingley Jr.
I throw Stingley up there.
Big dog
Yeah,
from LSU.
gotta throw my boy Q up there. He locked everybody down, including his number 1. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Q is a dog. I'm not even gonna lie.
He is. He looked
But
good.
what I want to see from Q is, can he produce again this year? Or is he going to have a sophomore slump? I want him to have the same type of thing.
Like Sauce.
Which I agree.
But I want him and Cooper on your defense to produce like they did last year. Because guess what? If they do, they could be going up in the top 5.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. You're absolutely right. I agree. But I'm gonna tell you
in the
this.
secondary.
I feel like whatever Coop plays, he's gonna play all over the field.
He's gonna be everywhere.
But
in the big base.
if he plays one position so great this year,
Yeah.
I think he's gonna stay in that position.
To be honest, if it was up to me, I'm leaving him in the nickel spot because he was a top 5 nickel last year.
You don't have no trust in him.
I don't trust in him anywhere he goes, but he's a top 5 nickel automatically.
Who'd you rather have at cornerback number 2, or Dory or
I'm trading.
Coop?
I'm trading. I'm keeping Coop on the slot.
Same.
But back to your point about Eagles,
But I trust in Howie because you know Howie's
he's
season
the
ain't
best-
start yet, but
He's the best GM.
this man Howie got moved. We got like 14 draft picks, I believe, in this upcoming draft.
Which is wild.
And no, it is wild. But I'm gonna tell you this about like your Super Bowl repeat. I'm looking at your schedule right now. Cowboys win. I'm just asking.
That's a cakewalk, buddy. Cakewalk without
I
Mike.
bet.
That's a
This
cakewalk.
is
Mike
where it gets a little
being gone from y'all. I speak for the whole entire NFC East. Y'all can chime in if you're a Commanders fan or a Giants fan in the comments. We are so glad that Micah is not in our division anymore. He was a problem. 52.5 sacks in 4 years.
Yeah, and Skip Bayless wants to come over here and shit all over Micah. Like, what?
4 years, 52.5 sacks. No matter what you Cowboys fans say, your defense is not going to be the same. Micah is generational. He's one of the best defensive ends in football.
I say top 3 edge rusher.
Him, Myles Garrett, and T.J. Watt.
But I'm gonna tell you,
Fourth, I'm throwing in his boy Trey Hendrickson.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. All right, week 2, do you beat Kansas City and Arrowhead?
That's gonna be that second game's gonna be a tough game because in Arrowhead, and they're gonna want to get their lick back.
Go ahead.
I just think, I don't care if I come off as a hater. I just want to see the Eagles trash them like they did in the Super Bowl again. I don't care. I think the 3 of us out of here, we all need Kansas City with fashion and their devil magic.
If I'm being honest, it's going to be a really tough game. This is me being non-biased. It's going to be a tough game. The Chiefs did reload a little bit. It's going to hurt y'all not having Rashid Rice. Don't act like it's not.
I'm gonna be honest.
He's a criminal, but at the same time, it's going to be a tough game.
Mhm.
But I see us edging it out. Their offensive line got a little better, but not really because you lost your best offensive lineman to Chicago, which was a stupid move. I'm not going to lie. But anyways, continue with the schedule.
What I'm gonna say about this Kansas City game, it's gonna come down to the trenches. I don't think it's gonna be throwing the ball. It's gonna come down whose defensive line is better. Because I'm not gonna lie, Kansas City adding Nandi from the Jets, trading for him, that was a good pickup. I can't lie, that was a good pickup. Pairing him with Chris Jones, it could be domination with George Karlaftis.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not being biased. Did they stop Saquon in the Super Bowl? Yes, but then you left A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith and Jahan Dotson and Dallas Goedert all one-on-one coverage and zone coverage. Like, Jalen tore y'all apart. I'm going to be honest, but then defense cooked Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes was seeing ghosts like his old quarterback. I ain't going to lie.
I 100% agree on that. I was going to say your defense was the dominant factor. Like, Coop should have been Super Bowl MVP.
If I'm being honest, I don't think it was Coop either.
What?
I think it was Josh Sweat.
Yeah, I mean,
Josh Sweat had 2 sacks.
Yeah, but Coop had that pick that turned he had the pick six that turned the whole game around. As soon as that happened, you could hear it in the stadium, the whole mood and feeling.
That stadium was a home game for us. Let's be real, because we travel well. Eagles fans, we travel well.
But back to the fact, it's in Arrowhead, Kansas City.
Do I think we could lose that? Sure.
I think Kansas City gets their leg back. As much as I hated Patrick Mahomes for a while, I think you guys are 1-1. Week 3 against the Rams. Playoff rematch.
It all depends on Stafford.
I think
that depends on Stafford's health.
Who's the deciding X factor?
Because if they try and play us with Jimmy Garoppolo, they ain't winning.
I'm saying this right now. Whoever decided X factor in this game, it's not Puka. It's not their defense. Because their defense is solid.
What are you going to say? It's Kyrie?
No. It's Devontae Adams. I think it's Devontae.
What did Devontae do with the Jets? Nothing.
No. He was actually producing with the Jets. You can't deny that.
Because Aaron Rodgers was forcing him the ball.
Yeah, but wasn't producing enough for
you
guys
to win games.
But right now, we're not talking about the Jets.
I know.
But I get
what he did last year.
If anything, the deciding factor in that game is Jared Verse.
No, this is why I said Devontae. You got to hear me out.
Okay, my bad.
Puka gets double team. So that's going to leave 1-on-1 with the cornerback number 2, Adoree Jackson. And if you don't think Devontae is going to cook Adoree,
first off, can I cut in real quick?
Go ahead.
Vic Fangio doesn't double team anybody. He runs zone coverage.
But this is my thing.
We didn't double cover anybody last year. We played one-on-one coverage with our corners.
But Puka was cooking that secondary in the game.
He was.
That's.
But again, that game comes down to Stafford's health and Jared Verse. Jared Verse is a dog. I love Jared Verse's game.
My take on it, I say, win by a field goal late in the game.
So we're 2-1.
Mm-hmm. What do you say, Fred?
No, I think I agree with you. Win by a field goal. I think you win by 3. I think you guys are driving down the field towards the last couple seconds of the game, and Jake Elliott, he kicks a field goal.
Jake the Make.
Okay. Week 4 at Tampa.
That's a loss.
I think they're losing too.
I think they're losing too because I think Baker is just.
I'll be completely honest. Bowles has the Eagles number, and they have for the past 3 years. Schedule makers, I don't understand why you have to keep making us play the Buccaneers every single season. It makes no sense to me, but continue.
The reason why I said it's not going to be our defense.
No, I think Baker's
going to cook y'all.
Baker always somehow reason he cooks.
He always cooks.
And it's in Tampa.
I think. But hear me out, because the same thing happened last year. We went 2-2 to start the season. Changed some things up, ended up having a 2,000-yard rusher, and look where it ended up with us. So I could potentially see the same thing happening.
Absolutely.
Where the worst part of our schedule, I'm going to be honest, is at the beginning of the year, because later in the year, later in that schedule, it gets a lot easier, especially, 2 weeks after that, we play the Giants twice in 3 weeks. I mean, sorry, Giants. I understand y'all got a young team. It's an up-and-coming team. I could see y'all finishing second because you'll have a lot of upside. But at the same time, playing y'all back-to-back in 3 weeks, and Saquon's going to come out there and try and cook y'all every time because y'all didn't pay him.
Right. So, y'all are, what?
2-2.
2-2. Week 6. That's prime time Thursday night game in MetLife.
You skipped the Broncos.
Oh, no, my fault. My fault. All right, so you got the Broncos.
The Broncos game is my game of the season for me.
Really?
I don't think that's going to be the game of the season. But
For me,
no, elaborate on that.
Yeah.
Elaborate.
I get to see Patrick Surtain, old teammate of my boy Devontae. Last time they played, Devontae got the best of him. If I'm going to be honest, that's a matchup that I'm dying to see again. The reigning defensive player of the year versus the Heisman winning Super Bowl champion Devontae Smith. I love that. That's a great one-on-one matchup that I'm looking forward to.
It's going to be a great matchup, but I feel like
That's why I ain't gonna lie. I was a little mad when Sauce was injured when we played.
but I don't think he's going to be covering Devontae.
Yes, he is.
I think he's going to be covering AJ all game. He's going to try to take AJ away from the game.
No.
I think so. I mean, but how I look at it on paper, they added Hufanga.
Mm.
They added Drake Greenlaw. They drafted nice in the draft. But I think this is what it comes down to. I think Bo Nix throws a late game interception. Eagles win by 7 points.
In my eyes, that's the game of the season for me.
What do you think, Fred?
I think by a touchdown, but I don't think it's by Bo Nix throwing a pick. I think Saquon some fun on.
That's the main thing with the Broncos. I ain't gonna lie.
That's why they got.
I feel like Saquon's gonna cook them.
That's why they got Drake Greenlaw.
I'm predicting Saquon has at least over like 150 yards
In that game?
in that game. Two touchdowns and over 150 yards.
That's not bad. Week 6. Back to it. Thursday night primetime at MetLife.
Easy dub.
That's it? That's all you gotta say?
Easy dub.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Giants fans. You have a great defensive line, but y'all ain't stopping the man that y'all didn't pay. That man 2-6. First off, that's going to be the Kelly Green game, too, I found out. We're wearing Kelly Green in that game against the Giants. Y'all are getting dog walked all over MetLife.
I think you guys win, right? But I think you guys win only for the sole fact of they're young. I think you give them the 2 years and they can give you guys a run for your money now. I think if you start Jackson Dart and Jackson Dart starts getting reps in, I think in like 2 years' time, they actually are a pretty good competition in your division again. I think the Cowboys are going to be last in that division. And I think they're going to show signs, but against you guys, I got you guys winning by two touchdowns. In both games you play the Giants because they're young. They're a young team, and you guys just came off of the Super Bowl win, and I think maybe some of these young guys are going to either feel intimidated or they're gonna go come looking for, I'm gonna try and prove myself, but they might their egos might get the better of them.
I agree. I see us winning both games against the Giants.
I see this game being a trap game.
Oh, okay.
I see it being a trap game. Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
I think Russ plays like trash in the first half. He throws 2 interceptions, has a completion percentage of like 55%. Jackson Dart comes in. I think Jackson Dart comes in.
You're gonna start him against the Eagles?
First off, that's way too early in the season to bring Jackson Dart in. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, listen, they did this with Baker and the Browns against us in week 3.
It's too early.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
I'm saying this. I think that Giants defense is gonna get after Jalen. That pass rush ain't no joke. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It ain't no joke, but they're going against the best offensive line in football.
Okay, you can have the best offensive line, but they haven't gone up against this new Giants defensive line, new look. That's the thing. Now, you could double team like last year. They double team like they could do whatever they want on that defensive line because all you have was Brian Burns and Dexter Lawrence. Kayvon Thibodeau is not a factor.
Mm-hmm.
Now you add a Doel Carter tag.
Abdul Carter did not look that good. I'm gonna be honest, and I love Abdul Carter.
No, he was making some He was
He looked like boo-boo against your Jets.
okay, but the Jets have a young offensive line. You can't take that away. But my thing,
If he looked boo-boo against the Jets, what do you think he's going to look like against the Eagles?
But at the same time, it is preseason. So
that's
If you go against their starters, though.
yeah. But who's really going to play fucking extra hard if you're starting in the preseason?
you're a first round pick.
Yeah,
You don't got nothing to prove. Okay, but that's Shador. Shador is different.
fuck Shador. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Shador.
But I'm gonna tell you this right now. Back to the Giants and Eagles game at MetLife. I think the Giants win this game. I think they win on a game-winning field goal.
You think they're going to split?
Yes,
Okay.
I think they win because
But
the Giants game what the Giants did at first, it was a head scratcher in the draft.
Yeah.
You get Abdul, you trade with the Texans late in the first round to get Jackson Dart, which was a little head scratching because
really, they needed a quarterback.
no, but when you sign Russ and Jameis, that means that you're just tanking the whole year.
Russ and Jameis are both 33 and 35 years old.
No, I'm saying you get a quarterback like that when you know you're tanking. You're not having a playoff season at all, like a good season.
Yeah.
At all.
Okay.
The Jets did that with Josh McCown. So my thing is this: they drafted Jackson Dart for a reason.
He's not going to start that early.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets into the game week 6.
He's not going to.
I agree with Chris, though.
He's not going to. They're going to ride it out with Russ until halfway through the season. And if they're out of playoff contention, that's when they'll see what they have with Jackson Dart at the end of the year.
Look, the Giants did it with Eli. They took out Eli week 3 for Daniel Jones, and Daniel Jones let it come back.
They're not going to do that.
And Daniel Jones was the starter for the rest of the season.
I'm telling you now, they're not going to do that.
All right. Week 7 on the road to Minnesota.
We own Minnesota.
I think they
The last 3 times we played Minnesota, we've blown them out. Shout out to Minnesota, though, because that's where we won our first Super Bowl.
Oh, look, I love sitting here and I love trolling normally.
I know.
And I'll troll. You guys will see all of us troll each other on this podcast. But being honest, being real, I do see them winning this. I don't see anybody on their defense being a factor and trying to stop the run, especially the run. I mean, I'll probably get Jalen over here, throw some good passes, but we all know, we know, the 3 of us do know how we feel about Jalen.
I agree with them not stopping the run because they lost Harrison or Phillips to the Jets.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm going to correct myself that the Broncos game is not going to be game of the year for me. That game after the Giants game is going to be the game of the year for me. I ain't going to lie.
Yeah.
Especially after that recent trade with Micah.
But continue, elaborate what you were saying.
No. I didn't finish the.
They have a terrible run defense.
With Minnesota, they got a good secondary.
Yeah.
They do. But when they lost Harrison Phillips, I was shocked. I didn't think they were going to trade Harrison Phillips at all.
Yeah.
I didn't think that because he was the heart and soul of that defense alone. Because he was the interior. He was the only one that was actually stopping the run.
Yeah.
Year in, year out. The only way I could see the Vikings win, it got to be a shootout. Can JJ keep up with the offense? That's the only way.
This is JJ's first year.
No,
I don't see him having a shootout.
No,
But nothing here is wrong. We're just
but I'm saying that's the only way he can stay in. That's
just stating an opinion that JJ McCarthy, this is his first year starting.
I
He
think
didn't play last year because he was injured.
I think there's going to be a lot of
I think
jitters with him this year.
either jitters or growing pains. I did not like what I saw from him in preseason. He was running for his life. That offensive line did not look good. And if they're going against that Eagles defensive line that's stacked with talent,
he played a couple of snaps in preseason. He didn't play full.
But from what I saw from him, he did not look good.
But how
he looked jittery in the pocket, and that's not a good thing.
I'm saying I agree with you absolutely. But the only way they could win, it has to be a shootout. He has to score on every single drive.
He's not going to.
But I'm gonna say this: I think the Eagles are gonna win because they're gonna make him look like a rookie. He's gonna throw 2 to 3 interceptions. He's gonna have 1 fumble.
If I'm being honest,
because he still has that rookie mentality because he didn't play.
If I'm being honest, that Vikings game, that's the game that I see Saquon going crazy.
I mean, you did it with the Giants before in the playoffs.
I see him going crazy on the Vikings.
Okay.
That will be the game that Saquon gets most of his rushing yards this season.
So week 8, Giants. I'm gonna chop it up as a 2-touchdown dub. I don't gotta say nothing more.
Yeah.
They never can win in Philly. I'm gonna just say that right now. They never can win in Philly at all.
Since like 2014, I believe.
It's just that.
Yeah. So I think, like I said before, 2 touchdowns.
Game of the year for
But-
me. That Packers.
This game coming up, though, the next game we're about to talk about with the Eagles, this is a game to look
chat,
out for.
this gets a little spicy.
This might be game of the year.
The only reason why I said spicy is because they're not playing at home. They're playing in Green Bay in week 10 on a Monday night
It's a Monday night game.
in Lambeau. How do you feel about that?
It's a Monday night game right after they got their ass handed to them in the playoffs. I'm going to be honest. They got their ass handed to them. Y'all added Micah Parsons to a defensive line with Rashawn Gary on the other side. I love Quay Walker, obviously. Xavier McKinney is insane. One of the best safeties in football.
Mhm.
Love my boy Javon Bullard over there.
Mhm.
The offense is insane as well. Adding Matthew Golden. I'm really high on Matthew Golden, I'm going to be honest. Josh Jacobs is a dog.
I got a good question right here. Do you think Christian Watson is going to be healthy?
Mm,
Because he's always hurt every year.
that's a good
Christian
question.
Watson.
Do you think he's going to be healthy by this time? Or do you think Romeo Dobbs is going to be on the other side of Matthew Golden? Good question.
I think if Watson comes back, it's still not going to be a factor because I feel like
I mean,
it's going to be Matthew Golden's spot.
Yeah.
but you got to look at it in perspective from the Brazil game last year.
Mhm.
He was
Last
cooking
time-
that defense.
I'm going to be honest, though. Last time we played the Packers, that man, Jaden Reed, was cooking us.
And so was Christian
No,
Watson.
It was mainly Jaden Reed.
No, Jaden was,
Yeah.
but Christian Watson was getting long passes down the field by
And
Jaden.
before anybody goes talking crazy, Jordan Love is a top 10 quarterback no matter how you look at it. Let's be real. Over there in Wisconsin, they breed Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
Yeah.
They breed them.
And then they're going to come to the Jets
Just when they
turn
go
40.
to the Jets,
They're
they
going to turn
turn
40.
ass. I'm going to be honest.
Okay.
Because they're both their Hall of Fame quarterbacks went to the Jets and they nothing.
Just wait till Jordan Love gets to 40. He's
He'll
going
be
to
a
the Jets.
He'll be a Jet.
It is. It's in the blood. It's like how I look at it. It's in Green Bay.
That deciding factor with that game, I'm going to be honest, which defense can hold off the longest.
Mm.
And it's a battle between two top 10 running backs in Josh Jacobs and Saquon Barkley.
Do you think the deciding X factor is that?
I think the deciding factor
like
is the
that.
defenses.
I like that, but I think who's the deciding X factor?
You're going to say Jalen Hurts.
Jordan Love and Jalen Hurts.
They'll both play like ass in the playoffs, I'm going to be honest.
No, because you know why? I think both running games are going to get stopped. I'm being honest. Both running games are going to get stopped.
Mm.
I don't know about that.
I'm only saying that because
Just off the sole factor, I played this man for 5 years
Mm-hmm.
when he was on the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
He sucks at stopping the run.
okay, but you got
He's terrible.
Rashawn Gary.
Yeah, but also you got to think that he's in a new environment and he's with a new team, and also a different defensive coordinator. So we don't know how dirty he could be or not. Like if he had what was it? Hold on, let me see. Or do you guys have
What's up?
it pulled up real quick? I want to look up Micah's.
What's that mean?
Yeah. Micah Parsons.
But the main deciding factor has got to be those defenses.
All right, so he had 12 sacks last year, and
That's playing half the season.
playing
Being injured.
and 30 tackles. He had also 2 forced fumbles and 12 tackles for loss, and he only played 13 games, which that's not bad. And on to the contrary, Jerry Jones believing whatever about Mike.
Jerry.
Yeah, but I think him now on the Packers, like you said with Rashawn Gary, right? I think that could be a nasty fucking duo.
But here's the thing. Yeah, they got Rashawn Gary and Mike on the outside. but what's stopping them from running
on the inside.
on the inside? Their defensive
fair,
tackles suck.
But I'm gonna tell you this right now.
But if
They're gonna be that game. They're
Also,
gonna
all decides on injuries as well.
yeah. We're just this is all like before.
If they're both healthy, it's gonna be a defense. I don't see it being a shootout at all.
But this is what I'm saying. They're gonna be so honed in on Rashawn Gary and stopping Micah. What makes you think their defensive tackles are not gonna be like, oh, we could do whatever we want? Like my thing is,
Eagles offensive line. That's why.
but we gotta be honest with ourselves.
Everybody thought we were gonna take a step back when we got Cam Jurgens starting when Jason left.
No, but like
Didn't stop anything. We still have the best offensive
the
line.
reason why I'm saying Jordan Love and Jalen Hurts are the X factors for this game is because the both running games are going to be stopped. Josh Jacobs is going to get shut down. Saquon's going to get shut down.
I don't think Saquon's getting shut down.
I think so because there was some points that Saquon looked like he was going to get shut down, and then he'll break off for a big old run right after that.
All that offensive line has to do is just give them one hole for one time in that game, and it'll change the entire game.
And I don't like the narrative.
Just go look at the Saints game after my boy Devontae got cheap shotted. I'm gonna be honest.
But the narrative about Micah being a bad run stuffer, is he not good? Yes, but look at it. On Stat News, it says he has 12 tackles for loss. That's going into the backfield and just tackling him by himself. That's the thing.
But here's the thing. Look at who he has to go against. In his career against Lane Johnson, he has 1 sack. 1. And how long has Micah been in the league? Going on 5 or 6 years. He has 1 sack.
But I'm going to break it down to you like this. What makes you think the Packers defensive coordinator is not going to move Michael around the whole defensive line? He could put him at D tackle, go up against Tyler Steen. He could do that. He could move Rashawn. He could move Rashawn Garrett to defensive tackle and do what he does. They could. What I'm saying is they could move them around and do whatever they want to cause distractions. You can have Quay Walker play on the edge rusher side and then put Mike on defensive tackles on some defensive plays. My thing is that's the whole deciding factor. That's what it is.
At the end of the day, though, the Eagles are going to playoffs no matter what.
No, we're saying
true.
No, 100%.
I'm just trying to get through this segment a little quicker, buddy.
No, that's what I'm saying. I know they're going to go to the playoffs, but you saying that they have a real shot of repeat.
They do.
They do, but you know how hard is it to repeat in this league?
I know how hard it is to repeat, but at the same time, our whole offense, we have a top 5 offense, no matter what anybody said.
I agree.
Agreed.
We have them signed until 2031. Every single person that is a big part of this offense is signed until 2031.
Yeah, which
So 2031,
What?
The Eagles have a chance to make that Super Bowl every single season.
And to rebuttal, my question is,
As long as the injuries don't happen.
My question is, what makes you think NFC teams are not going to get better over the years?
They are. But we're the team to beat.
You're the team to beat. Yes, you're in a tier.
You got to go through us to get to the Super Bowl.
Absolutely, but what if
I'm placing us in the NFC Championship every single year?
I'm saying this right now? Do you think it's a failure?
Non-biased.
Do you think it's a failure if you guys lose in the divisional round?
Yes.
Do you think Nick Sirianni will get fired? Good question.
Being a biased Eagles fan, yes. Being a non-biased Eagles fan, I feel like no. I feel like he just signed that new contract. Don't know how long it's for. They never put that out of how many years he got signed for. I feel like Howie and Jeffrey Lurie will give this man a leash. If it turns out to be like Doug Peterson, where it went way downhill, then that's when I see them going, we're getting rid of him. But until that happens, they're going to give this man a leash because he just won the Super Bowl.
What's crazy is he should have got fired in 2023. He should have.
Yes.
Because
I agree. That was the worst year. since Chip Kelly, if I'm being honest.
Like, because he was just like cheerleading on the sidelines all the time,
Yeah.
making smug comments about this and this and that. But
The main
he
reason,
shut up the critics when they won the Super Bowl. In
the
2024.
main thing of why I see the Eagles going back, though, is not Nick Sirianni. It's not the offense. It's the fact that we don't have to look for a defensive coordinator every single year like we've been for the past couple of years. This defense is going into their second year of a Vic Fangio defense, which has been known that Vic Fangio is one of the best defensive coordinators in the league.
He is. But I'm gonna say this.
And he doesn't want no head coaching jobs. He's already said it. He's perfectly fine being a defensive
I
coordinator
mean,
for us.
look at his coaching resume. He was not good in Denver.
I mean, how could you when they didn't build that team at all?
But
They built the defense, yes, but that offense was boo-boo.
But you could have a boo-boo offense and have a good defense and still get to the playoffs at the same time.
That's the Jets that.
But my thing is this. I'm going to tell you this right now.
Mm-hmm.
What if that defense falls off a cliff?
I don't think it will.
I'm just saying hypothetically. What if they do?
And they do. Then it's a failure of a season, and we move on to next year, where we have 14 draft picks in the 2026 draft. And we all know how he is. We thought that 2023 he was going to break everything apart.
He wasn't going to break that
He
team.
did it. A little bit of a rebuild. The next year we go to the Super Bowl and win it.
The only way I see a rebuild coming if you guys the next 2 to 3 years
Do nothing.
make the playoffs at all.
Then I see them breaking everything apart.
Yeah.
But that's my last thoughts.
So we're gonna move on to this man's team now. Woo! And what's been going on with his team in the offseason of the offseason of terror for Bengals in the beginning of it before they all got signed.
I'm trying to improve my shit defense. Let's say that. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be blunt. I'm an honest Bengals fan. Love the Bengals, obviously, but we really need pieces. Geno Stone is look. All right, so
I thought that was going to be a good signing.
I did too, 'cause he came back, and
Like he was like,
we got rid of Von Bell.
y'all should have kept Von Bell.
Yeah, but I feel like we got Geno Stone, and I feel like, yeah, he had, I'll tell you this right now, last year, there was moments where I was like, oh, Geno, good job. Like, let's go.
Absolutely.
But there was only like, it was sprinkles. It was like taking a Sunday, and I only have like 5 fucking, like,
your GM's
sprinkles
Mike
or
Brown?
Jimmy's left in the can.
Your GM's nickname is Mike Brown, right?
Nickname.
No, I said name.
No, my owner's Mike Brown.
Who's the GM?
Duke Tobin.
All right, Duke Tobin. He saw what Geno Stone did on the Ravens when he led the league in interceptions that year. But was he good because of that defense around him?
Yeah.
Or is he just naturally gifted
See,
like that?
I think what really happened was with our defense, just being off, we haven't had the strongest defense ever.
Your defense was like this.
It's middle of the pack.
It's middle of the pack.
It
Like
needs to be middle.
Like 2021, before you guys went on that run, it was like a bend but don't break type of defense.
Yeah, it's not like the Eagles' defense, or
They're ranked.
I will say it's not like even like your defense, because your defense, arguably top 5, top 10.
All my life, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
All my life, Jets always had good defense.
Yeah. It's
around
just
them.
the quarterback situation you got.
Yeah.
But like Lou,
Terrible DC. He's a terrible DC.
I think what he really did was,
Why are you trying to scheme up for Patrick Mahomes?
Exactly.
You're not playing him for 17 games. You're not.
he built it on the Mahomes stopping defense, because that's what we were doing in the playoff. We literally for the longest, like a while, not like a while, but like games in the playoffs. We, especially when we went to the Super Bowl, we took them out.
And you know how hard that is to do?
Yeah, they just came off of the winning the Super Bowl, right?
No, they lost. They lost to the Buccaneers.
All right, yeah, but then they went the following year.
No, they lost in 2020, and then
after 2022.
Yeah, against the Eagles.
They want to get us and beat us off with some bull.
But like how I look at it with Lou, like how I look at it with Lou, why are you trying to scheme up for a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes? You don't know what Patrick Mahomes does because he does some crazy shit. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
He does.
with the devil.
But like, my thing is this: did that defense with Lou, right, in 2021?
Yeah.
Look, he schemed up that defense, but he went up against Josh Allen, who plays like a little bit like a Patrick Mahomes. He schemed it up for Lamar, all those quarterbacks.
But if I'm being honest, though, it's pretty easy to scheme against Patrick Mahomes. You send no pressure and you just play zone coverage the whole time. The Eagles did it pretty easily.
But I'm gonna say that
40-6. It was not 40-22. Them little bootleg touchdowns in the fourth quarter meant nothing. I hate you Chiefs fans, and I especially hate Taylor Swift fans. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all are annoying.
Wow, that's
Controversy, not really. I think we are.
I despise y'all.
I agree with him.
That's good.
But
go ahead.
40-6. Just so you know.
I don't know. See, the thing that I'm really curious about to see. We went to who was our linebacker coach? Yeah, exactly. Going into the Super Bowl. I understand we lost. We didn't all play that well. Joe threw.
It wasn't even Joe.
Hey.
Joe threw an incomplete pass, but he had Aaron Donald right in his face on foot.
And Aaron Donald.
It's
Aaron Donald. Yeah. So, but we had Al Golden, right, as our linebacker coach.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be like, oh yeah, Al Golden. Now we're gonna be like a super defense. No, I feel like Al Golden knows how to build a defense, at least getting you to the point of, all right, we're in the middle. We're not the greatest, but you seen what he did with Notre Dame.
He won the best defenses in
exactly. And look at their quarterback. The quarterback wasn't that good, and he took that defense, and that defense took him to the college football playoffs.
The thing that I want to bring up, is that Super Bowl run. The only reason I'm going to be honest, the Bengals losing that Super Bowl, the Rams were hot. The Bengals were just they're coming off of a Joe torn ACL in that season. I feel like that Rams team was insane, especially with them trading all of their first round picks, getting talent like Odell, which Odell had one of his best seasons since being with the Giants, if I'm being honest.
It sucks that he tore his ACL because he was actually the ball.
You had Cooper Kupp with his triple crown season. That Rams team is just bet for destiny, and it had to be against your Bengals. I'm being honest.
What made it bad on that last drive when they scored the game-winning touchdown? He was just straight throwing it to Cooper Kupp, and y'all couldn't stop him.
Yeah,
it was just straight Cooper Kupp. Because remember, Odell got hurt in the first and second quarter.
Forcing that ball to every play,
and I'm like,
and I love Stafford, but he was forcing that ball.
And I'm watching it, and I'm like,
a player like that.
And
it was like watching Stafford when he was with the Lions with Calvin Johnson, where he was just forcing that ball to him because he knew you could not stop it.
And I'm watching it on my TV, and I'm like, y'all could double team Coop because he's just gonna go to it. Y'all would have even triple team him, and probably still would have won.
There was no defensive adjustments in that game.
Lou is a bottom tier. I hate to say this. He's a professional head coaching staff member, but he was scheming up like if he was a little girl, and like a little girl. Like, my thing is, go after Steph. You had the defensive line intact, and you didn't go after him.
And I think that's a problem we had last year. We weren't blitzing enough. That is a big thing. But he played soft. Blue does not play aggressive.
But you know what it was?
But at the same time, I can't really talk because Vic Fangio barely plays aggressive at all.
That's what I'm saying. Robert Saleh,
he didn't blitz at all in the Super Bowl against Patrick Mahomes.
But the reason why is why Vic Fangio doesn't blitz, because he knows he has a nasty defensive line that the front four could just get to the quarterback. That's the same thing like Robert Saleh with the Jets. Front four. The only person that was actually getting to the quarterback last year was Trey Henderson. That's it. That's all he had trust in. He did not have a blitzer.
Well, that's just because of Trey's ability.
Also the fact of Myles Murphy having an injury halfway through the year. I'm going to be honest.
Yes.
Because I'm big on Myles Murphy. He was a dog. I told Fred when they drafted him that was a good pickup. I feel like he's going to have a comeback season this year.
I hope.
A mix between him and Jamar, that defensive line could get there. if I'm being honest, because we're finally starting to get depth on that defensive line.
It's a good point, right? So this year, obviously, we got TJ Slayton Jr. From the Packers.
Yep.
And
underrated pickup.
exactly, he had a decent year last year. Okay, decent.
You got my boy at linebacker as well.
Yeah, Warren Burst, which
Super Bowl champ.
he's playing the slot linebacker.
He's gonna.
I know.
I think he's gonna be a rotational piece.
He played great
Look,
against Mahomes.
Imagine this: Miles Murphy comes back healthy, right?
Look.
You put reps in, and you Trey. Trey's always on the field. No matter what, you have
barely gets taken off.
Yes, but you split reps with Miles Murphy and Jamar Stewart, because I think Jamar Stewart can be a nasty piece. Okay, I think he proved it in college.
All the drama and bullshit gone now.
Gone, yeah, exactly, and that was on. It was on both parties. Didn't have leverage, and it was a whole shitty situation. But we got past it now, and I think we're in a better spot. No drama, and all. But hear me out. Sometimes Miles Murphy is not. Miles Murphy is on the they're putting him at edge rusher. You bring Jamar Stewart, he can switch reps with
Like rotate.
rotate with TJ Slayton Jr. And then you can have Jamar on as a D tackle. Just maybe a couple
next to TJ.
Next to TJ, and I see BJ Hill. He's questionable. But
I thought y'all got rid of him.
No. We got rid of Jermaine. Crap. But or you can switch him out with you put Jamar in for BJ Hill some reps. I think you can switch Jamar and do the reps. All right, because then there's more
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Right now? I think you guys are going to be more of a blitzer team than
I
other year. I think Al is going to, because you know why? They're going to look out for Trey. They're going to double team Trey. They're going to look out for
because he just got paid.
They're going to look out for
that.
They're going to look out
for a year to continue.
Yeah.
They're going to look out for Jamar and Miles. So guess what? TJ going to be doing that one-on-one stuff with the centers, the guards. So guess what? That's going to give him more opportunities to get TFLs, to get sacks, quarterback hits, all that stuff. For me, for a defensive lineman, it doesn't matter about stats.
Yeah.
If you can get a lot of quarterback hits, because damn near the newest Green Bay Packer, what does Michael Parsons get besides sacks? A lot of quarterback hits to the quarterback.
Pressure.
That's what it is.
I think also that's what we need is a lot of pressure on the QBs too.
I want to see Al Golden.
I think that was also an issue when we played the Eagles last year.
Yes. And I'm going to say this right now.
And we had no.
I want to see Al Golden run 60 to 40% blitz and non-blitz. 60% blitzing, 40%. I'm going to just let my secondary cook. Try to cook.
Yeah, I agree on that.
You can't do 30 blitzing, 70 trying to play coverage, because then they're just going to get beat.
And I think as much as I love our secondary, I feel like maybe they're not built all the time to keep doing running man.
I think
y'all need to be a zone blitz.
Yeah,
I was just about to say that was a good call. I think Al's gonna run like a zone blitz, like Tampa 2, like zone blitz type of defense.
I think that defense would be good if y'all ran that zone blitzes that Tampa runs.
Yeah.
Because Tampa does not run zone blitzes.
Because they have the people to do it. That's why.
So,
all in all, I like what the Bengals did in the offseason.
The one thing that I want y'all to do, speaking about your offense, run the damn ball.
Yeah, I know. You want to run the damn ball.
Run the ball.
You have a player like Joe Burrow, and then you have Jamar Chase on the other side.
And then T.
Who do you really want to run the ball, or you want to let his arm
how do you set it?
fly?
Let's be real, though. Running the ball can save Joe's season. Yeah, he was dealing with a bunch of nagging injuries for the past couple of years.
Last year he was healthy.
I'm saying the year before that, though, he had all them nagging injuries. He had the ankle, he had the rib, he had the wrist.
Well, yeah, I know, but
to save him for the season, Give that ball to Chase Brown. Let him tote the rock.
Yeah,
But
he's
it also helps your offensive line from we're just going to pass the ball every play and be one-dimensional.
yeah.
You know what this offense reminds me as? A better, high-powered Patriots offense because they love running two tight end sets. Bear with me, because the Patriots are used to with Aaron Hernandez and Rob Gronkowski.
I'm going to one-up you. What? That Saints offense with Drew Brees.
But they didn't have another backup to Jimmy Graham, though, at the same time.
I still think
adding no offense to that offense,
but I would compare Joe to Drew Brees off of the sole fact that this man is going to have 5,000-yard seasons out of his ass for the next 20 years. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, well, that's because of the caliber of a QB he is. He's already proven that he's going to hang. And he's going to be here.
It's going to be rough, though, for y'all only having 2 quarterbacks on your roster, and be honest.
They're going to add a practice squad member.
Yeah, we're going to add. All right, do you really want Desmond Ridder on your team? I don't think you do.
Exactly. No.
This ain't Madden.
First off, I didn't even want Dorian Thompson-Robinson. I'm glad they didn't cut his dumb ass.
But,
like,
we're talking about.
I'm glad we got Sam Howell.
Joe.
I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I understand we don't want to be one dimensional. We don't want to be one dimensional, but the stuff that Joe was doing last year,
I understand.
I know, but how are you going? You don't know what this man's going to do.
He's one of the best quarterbacks to break.
Here's the thing with it, though. You being one-dimensional, there's tape on the way you run your offense. Defenses are going to hone in on the fact that y'all are going to be one-dimensional and go, we got Joe, so we can throw the ball 90% of the time.
But also, we got to mix it up. Brown almost had over 1,000 yards.
Even with that,
I feel like
if he didn't get hurt, I think he
even with the rushing attack.
The only reason we didn't have 1,000 yards is because you started the season with him being your second string running back.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we didn't know what Moss was going to bring.
And I told him, I said it from the beginning of last season.
Yeah, me and Doel were talking about Zach Moss.
I said it from the beginning of last season that Chase Brown was going to be that every down back that y'all need to keep Joe and all of that offense clicking. And I was right.
You were. I'm not even going to lie.
No, I'm not going to disagree with you, but I'm going to tell you this. I want to see the rushing attack go from bottom tier to at least 20th, 18th range. Because if you can get to that and have a passing offense in the top 3, top 5, who's stopping that defense? I mean, who's stopping that offense?
Exactly. I agree.
Adding Noah Fant was just
it was
crazy.
Yeah, because now then we got Mike Gesicki
and Noah Fant.
And Mike Gesicki, he was a great piece last year.
I hate his gritty though.
All right.
Yeah,
he's great. His gritty's great. I'm just kidding.
His gritty's great. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, it was
like adding Noah Fant is a big help to Joe.
Yeah,
because Tanner Hudson, Drew Sample was not cutting that back up.
I agree.
I didn't even know y'all were gonna add Noah Fant like that.
No, I didn't either. And like on the other thing on Drew Sample and Tanner Hudson, I mean, it was so hard to watch at Patriots with them playing.
Bro, y'all lost because y'all were fumbling with the tight ends.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
So I pulled up Fox Sports and their rankings of passing and running.
Yeah.
Both your teams are at the bottom of this list.
What, for both pass?
Oh, I could give you
on
for
defense?
running
running the ball.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I could give you a million examples why we were bad.
Yeah.
You have Brees Hall.
No.
Also,
I'll tell you why.
Yeah, but also our reason is because we don't have a good O-line. Our O-line, last year.
You talking about yours?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Our O-line was garbage.
It was. But he was still getting 100 yards a game.
Yeah, because Joe would try and put him in the best position that he could. The fake handoffs, this, that. And Chase Brown being an exception, not like that he's up there with the top 10 running backs or whatever. I'm just saying, and he was exceptional at what he was doing last year for us.
Yeah. I would say he has to. If you guys want to make a deep run, he's got to be at least top 15.
Well,
because when you went to the Super Bowl, you had Joe Mixon.
Okay, well,
Joe Mixon is a dog.
Let's see now with Dylan Fairchild,
Ted
Karras. No, I don't know. I'm not even saying Ted Karras because Ted Karras was letting up sack.
Marius
Mims,
Cody Porter.
Here's the thing.
No, Lucas Patrick is starting number 2.
And Orlando Brown.
You're naming your offensive line, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure multiple offensive linemen would agree with this.
Yeah.
it's a lot easier to move forward.
Yeah.
To block for the run.
Yeah.
Moving forward than it is to move backwards.
Okay, yeah, but
Absolutely.
To
they
pass
were
block.
they were getting through it. Chase Brown was tackled for loss. He had a lot of tackles for loss. I'm pretty sure. He lost a lot of yards
Because of that O-line.
because of the O line. But the O line, I think
The
we
O-line
were
was like
scared.
the
We
O-line
were
was-
scared to run that bitch.
The
to
O-line's
do
like tissue
anything.
paper.
Exactly.
But then you added little by little,
Yeah.
a little bit.
And I want Dalton Risner to start over Lucas Patrick. Make him from a left guard to a right guard. Because what?
Chase Brown's the reason y'all really lost that Baltimore game. I'm gonna be honest.
Why? What?
The
Because
fumble.
But it was also Evans.
what? Yeah.
Evan, but the main thing was that fumble.
Okay, we stumbled, but
But then Joe put him in the right position.
we got back
get
in the right position.
to get a game winning.
Both of those games, we got put onto the right position. There should have been a PI call on the one game.
That Thursday night game.
Yes. And I'm flipping my leg.
We all were.
Bro, like, I literally went outside and I couldn't deal with it. Because I'm just like, are you kidding? And
Absolutely.
the first one where Evan missed, and Evan's out here sitting here laughing and smiling, acting like he didn't do shit wrong. When he was one of the worst kickers last year.
But can I tell you something? There was a lot of bad kickers last year. I can tell. There was
All right,
a lot of kickers were bad
Justin
last
Tucker.
year.
You had my boy Jake Elliott, who's known for making field goals.
Missing. It's crazy.
A lot.
Yeah, something
Which I was like terrified of this man kicking field goals in the Super Bowl, if I'm being honest. And he came up clutch, like Jake always does.
But like,
Which is why he's got 2 of these.
I can tell you this. I think the Bengals are going to be a playoff team,
Easily.
wild card. But like how I think,
I wouldn't even say wild card. I think they can
like how I said,
low-key have a shot at that division.
I think that last
Yeah.
Ravens game is going to be the deciding factor
Yeah. Because we
for
go
the
from,
division.
we go from
Yeah, I got a gauntlet though right there. Like
right. We have Steelers, right? No, Steelers, right?
Patriots.
Steelers, Patriots, Ravens, Bills,
Bills.
Ravens.
So I got a gauntlet.
Y'all have a gauntlet late in your season. The Eagles have a gauntlet in the beginning of
Yeah,
the
well,
season.
but see that the gauntlet that we have in the later end of the season,
We do have-
that really determines how our playoff contention.
Can I be honest with you? I'd rather have a late gauntlet season because early in the season you can start winning off games.
Yeah, and then
And if you win, if you break even with the last 5 games or last 6 games, you have a shot to make the playoffs. That's my thing.
yeah,
You feel what I'm saying? So like,
I don't know. As a Bengals fan, right?
I feel bad for the
it's
Eagles.
Not as bad as you.
I feel bad for the Eagles because that gauntlet's crazy in the beginning.
Yeah,
Let's be real. They put everything against us. They put us on hard knocks. They gave us the Madden curse. And we're the first NFL team in NFL history to play 10 playoff teams of the last season.
Even in the middle of the season,
They put everything on us to try and stop us.
even in the middle of the season, they had a small little gauntlet, mini gauntlet with the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers right there.
Like this season's gonna be fun.
But I think this is a bold prediction. I think Bengals go to the playoffs, win the division.
I think we go 10. I think we go 10-9.
I think you guys go 11-6.
I think we get one more win than last year, but I feel like I don't know.
I think it's time to start talking about this man's team, though.
Yeah, I know, but I think we have a really good shot. I think if we get to the playoffs, we can get to the AFC Championship. Don't know if we'll win, but I think if we make it to the playoffs,
Anything can happen.
you need to be scared of Joe. And I'm not even saying just Joe. You need to be scared of Jamar. You need to be like, when we're in that zone,
Even when Jamar gets locked up,
we were putting up 40-something points almost every single game last year.
I'm gonna be a little troll right here. You know who's not afraid of Jamar?
What? Yeah, what? Coop?
Cooper the G, baby.
and Sauce Gardner too.
Okay, well, we'll see this year. I hope Sauce is on him. I hope so.
Oh, all like seriousness. He's actually,
run man on Jamar. I want
no.
Jamar.
No, I'm gonna tell you this right now. He's actually like traveling this
Yeah.
year. He's actually traveling.
Bro, I will tell you right now. Okay,
Yeah, because
look,
we have an actual good defensive coordinator as a head coach, not Mr. I'm going to run the same thing that the 49ers run.
I'm done with it. Look, I'm done with everything I gotta say about the Bengals so far. But this is a good segue. I know our next topic is about
Them Jets, baby. Them Jets.
Gatorade sponsor.
yeah. Needs a sponsor.
Need a more sponsors for this football season with the Jets.
He gonna need it with that
They
quarterback.
need to sponsor the New York team that plays in New Jersey. But all right, let's get on the thing.
Hold on, can I tell you something?
I can't wait till we play your team and see how Justin Fields fares against my defense. Because if my defense is ass and Justin Fields does ass.
Can I tell you something? Hold on. Can I tell you something?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
We're talking about the Jets now.
If your defensive line is like shit again, besides Trey, because I got Love and Maverick Love,
Yeah.
Brees and Braylon gonna have a field day.
But Brees didn't do nothing last year.
Hold on, the coolest quarterback.
Okay,
What does that have to do with him running the ball?
Hold on,
my quarterback's Joe Burrow.
Hold on.
We didn't.
So we're gonna sit here and say Aaron Rodgers is better than Joe Burrow?
First off, since you want to talk about Brees and Braylon, right? His running back Chase Brown barely got the ball as much as Brees and Braylon, and had more rushing yards than both of them.
Braylon was a backup. Are we not gonna talk about that?
But how did he have more rushing yards than Brees?
No.
You kept
Because he
telling-
breaks off of tackles like it's
Did
not.
he not tell us that this man Brees Hall is a top 5 running back?
I got this.
That was because
Look, so you guys last year were 31st
and running.
in rushing yards.
You want to know why? You gotta realize this.
Aren't you the one that kept telling us every
You guys average
week?
4.3
Brown
rushing yards. That's the best. That's 16th in the league. But I'm
That's
just
middle of the pack.
you had the 31st most rushing yards. You had the 32nd most rushing attempts, which but
which is crazy with a 41-year-old
Who's
quarterback.
calling the plays? I'm being honest. Like, I'm not even trolling. Like,
no, yeah,
he's gonna want to
you're
throw the ball a lot.
yeah, but also you guys were you guys averaged on passing. Well, you guys
They're in,
had
like the middle of the pack.
you guys were 25th.
Never mind.
6.6 yards per
Yeah,
pass.
because you know why? Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers just wanted to do little quick draw passes that he does.
Yeah.
When he throws it quick and tries to make his receivers do everything else.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, I don't know how this even looks. You guys were number 5 in passing attempts with 607.
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
What do you think I'm saying?
I know
With Aaron.
that.
With Aaron. That's what he wanted to do. Just pass the ball and leave the running backs. Oh, the running back could get yards when it's like 2nd and 1, 3rd and 1, and that's it.
Yeah, it's because as soon as Aaron got that one MVP, is it fucking head?
Like my thing is this. Can I tell you guys this? Look at our offensive line from last year.
That's basically the same.
No, it's not.
Only a couple pieces different.
We had
You still have Elijah Vera Tucker.
we
You
had-
still got Old.
we had Tyron. Tyron started. Old man Tyron, the left tackle, in the beginning of the year.
You told me he was gonna do good.
I thought he was.
Yeah.
He would
That's
be-
a lie. Other than that, it's still the
Right.
same offensive line, and you keep hyping them up.
Oh, can I ask you something?
31st in running.
Okay, but can I say something? Look at the offensive line now. When Olu came in and started, he was bullying people.
That doesn't look like it.
Okay, so you're gonna say our offensive line is trash now?
Yes.
So you're gonna say Olu, John Simpson, who was one of the best left guards in the game last year, Joe Tippmann,
If he was, then wouldn't you have more rushing yards than the 31st in the
Fred,
entire NFL?
I mean, I said, Chris,
only above the Raiders.
Chris, you gotta realize something. I'm gonna tell you this right now. It doesn't take one person to block the whole defensive line, bro. It takes the whole offensive line, bro. Like, I'm being honest with you. Because you gotta look at it like this. You got Olu. You got John Simpson, who's one of the best left guards. You got Joe Tippmann, who's an underrated center. You got Elijah Vera Tucker, who was actually playing good last year and he was healthy. And now you got Amon Membu. We got a young offensive line, bro. This offensive line could eat. You said it yourself. It could be a top 5 offensive line.
It all depends on how things play out. They could also be my bottom 5 as well. You just said it.
You
They're
gotta-
young. They're gonna have
Hold on.
growing pains.
Hold on.
It's not like they're just gonna come out here and be like 18 Lane Johnson blocking for
I'm not saying
that.
I'm saying our offensive line is going to be better than years prior. That's what I'm saying. Did you not see in the preseason?
Have to be with
Did you
your
not
quarterback.
Did you not see in the preseason?
They're gonna have to be with your quarterback.
You say stuck on Justin Fields. Okay, whatever. Justin Fields been through it. You got to realize Justin Fields, he had Matt Eberflus. Who in their right mind is going to run an offense with Matt Eberflus as the head coach, bro? Who in their right mind? He was not a good head coach at all. Even when you said Justin Fields was trash, how you think DJ Moore got them 1,300 yards? Because of Justin Fields, right? I'm not expecting Justin Fields to light every game up with 300 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. He has to be a game manager. We're gonna make it simple. We're gonna have check downs for him. We're gonna have read options, RPOs. That's what we're gonna do. Brees and Braylon are gonna feast in this offense. That's what I'm excited for. Brees and Braylon are gonna feast in this offense. I guarantee you this. Our passing attempts, our passing offense is going to be down. We're going to be, I say, like 20th or 21st.
I say less than that.
And then I'm going to say our running game is going to be in the top 15 or top 10. That's what I'm going to say.
I'm going to say that offense, y'all pass that ball with a quarterback that hasn't had a QBR higher than 56, to be honest.
We had Zach Wilson, bro.
Zach Wilson is better than him.
They're on the same level, dude.
Zach Wilson is better than
one.
Man.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Yeah.
In the 4 seasons that this man has been a quarterback, having the highest QBR in his career is 56.3, and that was a year that he had 11 interceptions.
Okay.
This man holds the ball the longest in the NFL, more than my quarterback that you people troll.
Did you watch any Jet preseason games this year?
Yeah, he didn't look good.
Yeah, he didn't look good, but he was getting the ball out mad fast.
He did not look good, and it wasn't accurate.
Okay.
He could get the ball out fast. It doesn't mean it's accurate.
You said he was inaccurate against the Giants. I give you that. But against the Packers, who were starting their defense, what was he doing? Was he not cooking down the field?
Here's the thing. Last year when he played for the Steelers,
he was actually cooking.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. He was cooking. He was moving that offense left and right.
There's a reason. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
There's a reason why Mike Tomlin took this man out. Because he couldn't throw farther than 5 yards down the field. He held the ball the longest in the entire NFL. And he left big plays off of the field. Because he just couldn't read a defense to save his life. As much as y'all see, yes.
He left big plays. What the Russell?
Go back and watch those games that he was in.
Let's talk about it.
Before this episode.
Hold on. Let's go talk about it. What did Russell Wilson do when he started? There was no big plays at all.
He left a lot of big plays off the field.
Chris, they were 4-2. They were 4-2.
Not because of him.
Yes, so who's starting that quarterback, Chris?
Not because of him.
Chris, who's starting that quarterback?
He's a terrible quarterback.
You say he's a terrible quarterback.
Would you say he's a good quarterback?
I'm not saying
I wouldn't say he's a good quarterback. I'd say
he's below average.
He's mid.
He is mid.
I'm not saying he's a good quarterback.
Yeah, but that's not what he's also saying. He's saying he wants what he's saying is
what?
You're not winning games with a mid quarterback.
Yes, you can. In this league, yes, you can. You don't need a great quarterback to be successful, bro. You don't. You don't, bro. Are you going to say Sam Darnold was successful with Carolina?
You know who's a mid quarterback? Bryce Young. How many wins does he have?
He's with a trash franchise.
Also, Bryce Young does not have. He doesn't have the.
He doesn't have Garrett Wilson.
No,
he doesn't have.
He doesn't have the talent that they have. But also, we need to see what he.
This is the best team he's had.
But when you were talking, when you were talking, I do look. Honestly, I think the Steelers are beating them as much as I don't want them to.
They're going to.
But I think it comes down to Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields is the deciding factor if his team wins or loses.
Yeah, we're on the other side a week ago, so what happened?
What? Oh,
we saw him play in the preseason.
The preseason. No,
it's 2 games in the preseason. I'm not saying one game he played good. The other game he played like shit. Leave it, bro. He played good in the preseason in week 1.
Not good.
What are you? Okay, bro.
I'm lowering your expectations for the same reason that I did it with Aaron Rodgers. He is not going to be good.
One is a different quarterback than the other. Let's be honest here. You're gonna
I'm
say,
lowering your expectations on purpose
no,
because when he does not do good, and you come back to this episode, you're
I'm
gonna
not
be like,
s-
Chris, you were right.
I'm not lowering my expectations. I already know my expectations are. He's not going to be a quarterback that's going to throw 5,000 yards, 4,000 yards, and 30 touchdowns. He's going to be a quarterback that throws 3,000 yards with like 18 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. What your boy Wonder Jalen
3,000?
Hurts does.
3,000. He's been in the league for 4 years. He's never thrown for more than 2,500 yards in his career.
Chris, let's look back at the facts. Who did he have before DJ Moore? Who did he have? Nobody.
Does not matter.
He had nobody at wide receiver. The only real receiver he had was DJ Moore.
So when he had DJ Moore, he only threw for 2,300 yards and 2,500.
And 1,300 of them went to DJ Moore.
You're sitting here hyping up Justin Fields.
I'm not hyping him up.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's hyping him up, though.
I'm just giving you facts that
He's not throwing for 3,000 yards, like you're saying. It's not happening.
he could throw for 3,000 yards. That's all I'm saying. He's going to throw for 3,000. This is what his stat line is going to be.
He's not getting 3,000 yards.
To be
This
fair,
is what
He's not getting 3,000 yards.
to be fair, I think
this is the best receiver he's ever had and going to play with.
I think
And Garrett.
I think we need to see actually what he does in the regular season. I think we can decide off that. Depending on what he does, the first week of the season, I think when we watch that game, we're going to see a lot of flaws
Here's the thing.
and maybe a lot of good stuff.
Here's the thing. That game in the preseason
Yeah.
showed all of his flaws to the entire NFL. All of his flaws. Every single one of his
Okay.
flaws that he has had in his entire career was shown in one game.
Okay. And I'm going to tell you this right now. You don't think there's other
That's
play?
all of those
hold on.
5 passes where he
I
only completed one.
I could say the same thing with my defense, to be fair.
That's what I'm saying. You can't go off of preseason. That's why I didn't get hyped. Week 1 against the Packers, he looked like an established quarterback. He did.
You're reaching, though.
No, can
You're-
you listen? Can you listen?
You are
He-
reaching
Okay.
because this man is not getting 3,000 yards. He's never done it in his career. I don't
You don't
care
think-
who he had
hold on.
around him. Because honestly, DJ Moore, when he got him, was a top 10 fucking receiver. And right now, Garrett is a top 10 receiver. But do I see him throwing for 3,000 yards with Garrett Wilson? Hell no.
That's
Hold on.
your
Let's keep it a buck. Hold on. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I don't know what it is. DJ Moore did not have 1,300 yards after that season, bro. He didn't at all. None.
Oh.
Not even with Caleb. When Caleb's supposed to be the
Caleb's
Messiah of Chicago.
Caleb's
ass.
ass.
You don't think Justin Fields with Garrett Wilson,
No.
Mason Taylor,
No.
yo, you're doubting us
No.
because you know why?
What am I doubting you for? You're in the AFC. I don't care.
Bro, I'm telling
My
you
team
this.
just won the Super Bowl.
I'm
You
telling
think I
you
give
this
a damn
right
about
now.
a quarterback throwing for 3,000 yards.
Your
after
quarterback didn't even
this,
throw for
right?
3,000 yards. No.
My quarterback has thrown for 3,000
No,
yards.
he
I just
hasn't.
told you.
No, he
In
has not.
2022.
Did he throw for 3,000 yards last year, Chris? That's what I'm asking you right now. Did he throw it?
Did George?
He wasn't a quarterback last year.
Did he the year before that when he was a quarterback for 13 straight games before he got injured?
He wasn't our quarterback. Aaron Rodgers was our quarterback.
He's not throwing for 3,000 yards.
He gonna throw for 3,000 yards. He's gonna throw 3,000 yards, 20 to 21 touchdowns.
Come back to this episode when this man is wrong, because this is going to be hilarious. I'm telling you now. I'm the only one here that sees these stats. Do you see them stats on that thing?
Look,
Yes, right?
I see the stats.
He's ass.
I understand.
Hold on. Look, let's keep it a buck.
Look,
Has Justin
I'm
Fields,
not.
Hold on. Wait.
Yeah,
Has Justin Fields ever got a fair shot in this league?
Yes.
When? He did not have a good coaching system around him at all until he went to Pittsburgh. And then they pulled the plug when he was 4-2 and Russ got healthy.
He's ass.
I think what we can really sit here and say, I am not. Look, do I think he's going to be above average? No. Do I think he's going to be below average? Yes.
You think
But-
he's throwing for 3,000
I
yards?
look. I don't think that, but we've seen in this league time and time again. To be honest, with Baker, with
I'm not comparing.
no,
Justin
I'm not.
Fields to Baker.
I'm not trying to
bet.
compare the Baker.
Geno Smith.
Yeah, but Geno Smith and Baker. But no, I'm not trying to compare. I'm trying to say we've thought that certain quarterbacks have just been, oh yeah, here's their ceiling, right? Because they've been playing so trash. We haven't seen what he can do with the Jets. And I'm not saying he's going to be the next Messiah.
I'm not saying that
I'll tell you right now, another 5 years, they'll probably get another quarterback.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to tell you this, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this right now. He's actually getting a chance to start the whole season
but
with a new head coach. He had a head coach that was notoriously bad.
Exactly.
Matt Eberflus was a garbage head coach. Mike Tomlin didn't give him a fair shot, even when he was 4-2.
Yeah.
And he pulled the plug on Russ. And what did Russ do? He shit the bag. He didn't play good. All I'm saying is you got to give Justin Fields a fair shot now that he's in a coaching system that's actually run good.
And then we'll come back and we can come back here in 5 weeks and see if you're right or you're right. But at the end of the day, let's see if he can prove us wrong. I'm not even saying he ain't going to be nowhere near the top 15.
I'm never saying.
Yeah, I know.
He's not throwing for 3,000 yards.
But I'm not even saying he's throwing for 3,000 yards.
Hell no.
Anybody here can really believe all they want. We have not seen him in an actual Jets regular season game. And I will say, do I have high hopes for him? I don't have high hopes. But the NFL, the fans have been, which is us, have been proven wrong before. And you can admit that one. All right. I'm not saying I'm not even disagreeing with you, but I'm also not disagreeing with him. We all have to see, and you guys too are going to see both sides of the thing. And I can tell you right now for a fact, if he plays trash, he's going to say something, and he's going to start flipping his fucking shit.
And it's going to be hilarious.
Yeah, but
my thing is this:
what did I do?
What did
I go through going into last year with the Bengals defense? I was like, yeah, no, we're fine. We're going to fucking do this. And then we started fucking crumbling, and I'm.
And he started flipping out.
Here's the thing. How is a quarterback?
Yeah.
That has never in the NFL, no matter his situation, never thrown for more than 2,562 yards, all of a sudden going to fucking throw for 3,000 with Garrett Wilson.
Well, you two are going to want to
Hold on. So you're saying Garrett Wilson's not that receiver? He's not that dude?
Did I not?
He did it with Hold the fuck up. Now,
I love how he cut me off.
Hold on. No. See, here's where you're wrong. He did it with Joe Flacco, Trevor Siemian. He did it with Tim Boyle, Zach Wilson. How many quarterbacks does Garrett Wilson have to do to get more proof to be in the fucking top 10? How many quarterbacks?
He never.
No, because he says this. He says he's top 15, but he's not top 10.
Did I not just say he's top 10?
No, you didn't. You said the other day, said he was top 15.
The other day now.
What is flipping in your head that all of a sudden he's top 10?
Is Garrett top 10? Sure. Is there times where Garrett is not top 10? Sure. Is there times where Garrett can get a little ahead of himself and drop passes? Sure.
Every receiver does that.
But I do not see Justin Fields, who has been known to be a running quarterback, and his best season was when he had 1,000 rushing yards in 2022. I'm throwing for 3,000 passing yards.
But you missed the whole...
No matter what receiver is catching the fucking ball from him.
But you missed my whole point in the beginning of the segment. I said this team is going to be a running team that controls the clock.
He's not throwing 3,000 yards.
He could. That's what I'm saying.
I think that's the thing that you two are not.
You're saying this. You're talking about his throwing stats. In the beginning of the segment, I was talking about this team is going to be running the football, controlling the clock. Like your favorite team, controlling the clock, doing this, doing that. We're not going to be a passing team like that. Can I see him throw for 3,000 yards? Yeah, it's 3,000 yards. Relax. We're going to be a running team. They're going to load the box for Braylon and Brees and make Justin throw. So guess what? Justin has to be on his fucking P's and Q's and do what he has to do to throw the ball.
Which he has been proven in the entire NFL that he can't do that.
All right, bet.
No matter what you say,
hold on.
It has been
hold
proven.
on.
In his 4 years of playing in the NFL,
bet.
he cannot throw the ball.
I bet. Say Justin Fields on the Eagles, right? And Jalen Hurts.
I would say you can't throw the ball.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I said Justin Fields is on the Eagles.
Now we're playing a hypothetical game. Come on.
And Jalen Hurts is in Justin Fields' shoes. What are you going to say about Jalen Hurts?
First off, Jalen Hurts was in runner-up for the Heisman when he was in college. So continue.
Justin Fields was one of the best quarterbacks ever in college football. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. At Ohio State, yes, he was.
Okay.
Yes, he was. You can't. See, here, you don't like any quarterback that goes to the Jets at this point. You were such a fanboy of Aaron Rodgers before he went to the Jets. And tell me if I'm wrong.
The Jets are the Browns, where a quarterback goes to die.
Bro,
Yeah, you too.
That's my
yo, I don't know where you're getting this Jets hate from, but on the Eagles segment, we were kumbaya, everything else. But it's like you hate the Jets even more. So you know what? You could believe
You want
it.
to know why I
Hold
hate the Jets? I'm going to look dead in the camera. This man, every year, basically is like a Cowboys fan. He hypes his team up until they start playing like ass, and then he goes, I'm done.
What? Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. No.
To be fair,
Since you know me since 2019,
he knows they're not making. He knows they're not doing that.
I always said they're making it in the playoffs when they got Aaron Rodgers, bro.
And they didn't.
But
That's
Now he's
2
touching the ball
years.
with Justin Fields.
no,
I'm not saying we're making the playoffs. If we do it, if we do, guess what? It's a 2010 Jets team all over again. Subpar quarterback play. Guess what? Great running game, great offensive line, great defense. That's what it is.
What you two guys got to do is agree to disagree because
Was Mark Sanchez that guy when we went to the playoffs? Hell no. That running game was
Name a single quarterback that was that guy on the Jets. To be honest, besides Joe Namath.
well, we weren't alive during Joe.
First of all,
I know.
Go back to 2015, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Yes.
The journeyman quarterback that was
No,
on every team.
We were 10-6 that year. We were 10.
That's mad.
Hold on.
Yeah, but
We were 10-6. He threw for 35 touchdowns to Brandon Marshall and Eric
Damn,
Deck.
not to say Fitzmagic.
yeah,
He was good on every team he was on as a journeyman quarterback.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't good on the Bills.
Okay. One team.
He wasn't good on the Buccaneers.
you guys
Miami.
got to like come to
But like my
some
thing is
There's
this.
no agreement because on the sole fact of the Jets have never had a fucking good quarterback.
look, okay, they haven't had a good quarterback, but that
It's
I'm
been
not-
15 years
but-
since they made the playoffs.
yeah, but see, you can't see his thing, and he can't see your thing.
No, I see where
I-
he's coming
yeah,
from, but it's like, damn, why you gotta shit up? Like, my thing is,
Here's the thing.
you could be
You think I'm
objective.
shitting on them? I'm not. I'm lowering your expectations because your
My
expectations
expectations
are
been
too
low
high.
since we got Justin.
Bro, he's been to be
No,
fair, he's been low
thing.
since 2008.
He says it to you. He doesn't say.
I do
he
say
hypes them
what?
the fuck up when he's around.
Yo.
He says it. He says it.
Yo,
When we're talking.
yo, yes I do. Chris, you can't understand the fact when you're wrong, you're fucking wrong. That's what it is.
Neither can you.
Yes, I have. Yo,
Neither can you.
You two need to.
I don't admit when I'm wrong.
No,
I don't.
no,
No.
no. That's where we're exactly similar.
When Aaron
And
Rodgers
you
was hold on,
admit that
when Aaron Rodgers was playing like shit,
He admitted he was playing like shit
for once.
last year. Yeah, but
even with Zach Wilson, I said Zach Wilson has an arm, but he's inaccurate as shit. The running game and the defense is what's holding the Jets together.
yeah, to be fair, I mean,
Since you met me in 2019, the Jets have been bad. 2020 was the worst year ever since 1994. I never said in 2022 the Jets were going to be good. Did I think the Jets were going to be 7-4? Hell no. When we got Sauce and Garrett and Jermaine and Brees in that same job class, hell no. When we got Aaron, I said it's a playoff. Because you know why? We got Aaron, New York media. That's what it is. 2024. Aaron got hurt the year prior. Guess what? It's either put up or shut up. You got shut up. That's what it is. With Justin Fields, you said it was a good move. You said it was a good move. I said, okay, let's see what the kid got. my expectations are not playoffs. But the team, I'm not saying that Justin Fields is going to go out here and be boy wonder of the world, but I'm saying this team has reminded me going in the right steps of the 2010, 2009 Jets. That's it. This is what the team that's reminding me of. He don't have to put up godly stats. All he has to do is, guess what? Manage the game. Let the defense play out. Let your running backs do what they got to do. Get Garrett involved a little bit. And that's it. I'm not saying that we're making the playoffs. If we make the playoffs, we make the playoffs. Woohoo! The job's over. That's it.
You are expecting too much of this man throwing 3,000 yards. He will never do it.
You're saying that
Ever.
you act like 3,000 yards is hard to get in the NFL.
For him, it is.
He was 500 yards short.
And it's
500
hard
yards.
for him to do. He has a QBR of 46 in that.
Hold on. Did your quarterback throw 3,000 yards?
He has.
No, that's prior year.
Yeah, but
No, not this year because we ran the ball a lot.
What do you think the Jets are going to do this year?
yeah, run the ball a lot. So then that would.
That's what Aaron.
Yeah, I know, but then that would defeat.
That would defeat
But
your
he's
argument.
gonna, buddy. No, this is what I'm saying. He's gonna throw for 3,000 yards.
How's he going to
Look,
throw
look,
for
no,
3,000 yards
But
when
if
he's run the
that's how,
ball?
look, honestly, if that's how he feels, I don't feel that way either. I feel the same way.
Y'all
Exactly.
can feel the same way.
Yeah.
Y'all can
I
feel,
feel
the same way.
That makes sense.
But he could throw for
If they're running the
Listen,
ball,
yeah.
like the Eagles, how the hell is he throwing for 3,000 yards when Jalen Hurts couldn't even do it with a 2,000-yard rusher?
Okay, well, we can
Make that make
we can
sense.
speculate, but exactly.
I'm only speculating.
I can't.
It
And he's
makes no sense.
It doesn't. But
No, I'm saying this. He's gonna throw for 3,000 yards, but Brees and Braylon are gonna split the
Yeah.
running back.
and if that's how and you think
If that's the fucking case, the Jets are winning the Super Bowl.
I'm not. See,
no, that's not where.
that's not where I'm going.
There's no team that can throw for 3,000
Okay,
yards
yes, there
and
is.
run the ball.
Yes, there is. Look, have you not looked at previous years of other
Yes,
teams?
there is. Was my team not the best team running the fucking football?
You
last year?
guys were.
No.
You guys. It didn't.
Yeah,
We had a 2,000-yard rusher.
Yeah, and there was not.
Did Jalen Hurts throw for 3,000 yards?
No,
Exactly.
honestly.
Exactly my point.
Okay, but yeah, you have the point.
You're-
But
you're not. It's good to agree and disagree, but
Yeah,
you're taking it as like I'm saying that we're gonna make the playoffs, we're gonna make the Super Bowl, we're gonna make this crazy run.
that's how it feels like. Yeah, you're acting.
Make that make sense.
Yeah, but that's not
He
what
can't.
Yeah, okay.
In this argument, you went from, okay, did I defeat the purpose a little bit? Yes, but then I'm speculating that he's gonna throw for 3,000 yards.
Yeah.
And Brees
How
and
is, off of your argument,
Go ahead.
how is he throwing for 3,000 yards and you're a run-first team? Explain that.
I'm telling you, they're splitting the carries, Braylon and Brees. They're not
Mhm.
gonna be. One running back is gonna have 1,000. The other one is
Yeah.
gonna have 300 yards.
Well, he's asking how Justin Fields going to get to 3,000
If you're running the ball,
Because we have weapons around him. We have weapons.
Yeah,
You act
so
like
you're saying that Garrett Wilson's better than A.J. Brown?
where are you getting that from?
Because I'm going off of the sole fact that the Eagles had a 2,000-yard rusher. We're a run-first team. Jalen didn't throw for 3,000 yards.
I'm talking
And
about
it-
the Jets
and Jalen
alone. I'm
has A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Grant Calcaterra.
Look, yeah, and you make a great point. And look, this is all I will say. In the NFL, you can never say never with anybody until we're proven on that fact. We don't know how he's going to run on here, but I like I said, I don't see him getting that 3,000 yards.
If I'm being honest, the only team I've seen do
Yeah.
what he said was the Ravens last year.
Okay, and yeah, possibly you can do that.
And he's not Lamar.
No, but
You're not
that's not what he's saying. He's not even putting him in the top fucking 20 of
quarterbacks.
But my point is, if Jalen Hurts can't do it,
Yeah.
what the fuck makes you think that Justin Fields could do it?
All right, bet. Since you want to say Garrett Wilson and A.J. Brown, right? How the fuck did Daniel Jones throw for 3,000 yards? And he's fucking ass.
I will say that Justin Fields is better quarterback than Daniel Jones.
So would I.
So how the fuck did Daniel Jones get 3,000 yards?
All right, I think now we're getting back to a level headed.
Here's the thing, though.
That's what I'm saying.
It still makes no sense to me.
How does it make no sense?
Someone that had 2,000 rushing yards. My team's a run-first team. Already not.
Yes.
We had 2,000 rushing yards.
Mhm.
Jalen Hurts had what, 2,300 something yards? He had 2,903.
Yeah.
If Jalen can't hit 3,000 yards passing, what the hell makes you think that Justin Fields can? And Jalen has more weapons than Justin Fields.
Okay, but you got to realize I'm not saying all this for no reason. This is what I could see happening.
Yeah.
If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. I come back on the podcast and I say I was wrong. You know me. You know me for almost 6 years, bro. You know me. Look, anytime I said the Jets were trash, they were literally garbage cans. Have I not?
My thing is, you're expecting too much from this man saying he's throwing for 3,000
No,
yards.
this is
you're
what
going to be a run-first team. Level your expectations. I can see 2,500 yards like he's had in his career. I do not see this man throwing for 3,000 passing yards at all.
my thing is this.
Whether he has Garrett Wilson, whether he has Justin Jefferson, whether he has fucking Jamar Chase.
My thing is this. My expectation is different from yours. My expectation is like, I'm not seeing playoffs. I'm seeing what the team could do. And if
He's looking at it from a Jets fan.
that's what I'm saying.
To be fair, you're looking at it from.
You took it as, I'm saying Justin Fields is going to be the top 10, top 5 quarterback of the year.
Yeah.
Never said that.
No, I was going off of what you said. Your team's a run-first team. My team
He
was
has
a
a point.
run-first team.
I know he has a point, but it's like,
You're just not acknowledging my point.
I did.
If your team is a run-first team, whether they're splitting the fucking run reps or whatever, there is no way in fucking hell Justin Fields is throwing for 3,000 passing yards while y'all are running the ball, splitting carries with those two.
An example like this. How the fuck did Saquon run over for 1,000 yards and Daniel Jones throw for 3,000 yards with no receiver names?
With no receiver names.
Who do you have that 2022 season?
He has Sterling Shepard. Sterling doing good that year.
Sterling Shepard is not that good.
He was good that year.
No,
Yes,
he
he
was
was.
not.
Yeah, but
To Garrett's point,
You're not doing what the Giants did in 2022, Doel.
Well, I mean, no, you guys got this.
nobody had the
We
Giants.
disagree.
Did you have the Giants going to the playoffs that year? No, you didn't.
First off, I never had the Giants going to the playoffs. I'm
Nobody
biased.
had the Giants going to the
First off,
playoffs. I didn't even have the Giants going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Some
You're
magically
trying to compare your team to the 2022 Giants, and it's not going to work out well.
All I'm saying is this, bro. I'm looking at it from a Jets standpoint that we're not making the playoffs. If we get 8 wins, 7 wins, that's a win in my book because like it's a step in the right direction with a first-year head coach.
Okay.
And maybe Justin Fields could. If Justin Fields plays out of this world, I'm not saying he is. That could be our guy for the franchise. That could. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is this.
Joe name it. Oh, yeah.
All I'm saying is this. Justin Fields
My bad.
has the opportunity with a better team,
Yeah.
better surrounding
Mm-hmm.
than Chicago and Pittsburgh.
I wouldn't agree with the Pittsburgh one, but
What?
continue.
What? Lou?
So last year, George Pickens was better than Garrett.
Yes.
Well,
They're on the same fucking
no,
team.
I'd say
No,
I'd say
No way.
Hold up.
No, all right.
Hold up. No, wait, Chris.
Yo.
Listen, I would say Garrett's better than George Pickens. At least Garrett never had a season where a game where he just ended the game with 0 yards.
Garrett changes ball games. Garrett is a game changer.
Garrett, yeah, he is a game changer for the Jets. But George Pickens had a game, and I'm pretty sure it was against us, where he had multiple receptions, but he had
Hold on.
0 receiving yards in that game.
Hold on.
George Pickens is crap.
Hold on.
Fuck George Pickens.
I ain't gonna lie, you're a little biased with that one, buddy. Because that's a division rival.
He's not a division rival anymore.
He was.
He was. That means I don't have to be biased against him anymore.
So you're telling me Garrett Wilson had 101 catches.
Hey, I felt the same way about Aaron Rodgers, and then he came over here, and he ruined the Jets. Now he's gonna sit here and ruin the Steelers.
So Garrett Wilson had 101 catches, 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. Let that sink in. Let's see what George Pickens had.
George Pickens had 2,000 yards.
No, he didn't. At
Oh,
100
wait.
900 yards.
Oh, no.
So you're telling
My
me
bad.
a receiver?
They're on the same level.
No, they're not.
I would say
No, they're not.
I would say, look, you can't.
Garrett's only a little bit
Look,
bigger.
What?
This is what I'm gonna say. You can put Garrett in the top 10. I don't think you can put George Pickens in the top 10. I don't even. I think he's in the top 15.
If that's the case, then Devontae's not top 10 either.
What, Devontae Smith?
Devontae didn't have 1,000 yards either.
No, but I'm not.
Devontae's consistent.
Where is he consistent?
When he gets the ball. All right, look, I will say when he gets the ball, he is very consistent. And I'm pretty sure that's what Doel's saying.
If that's the case, then Devontae's not top 10.
Yo, wait.
No, but I'm talking about the way they play. I think by far, if you want to compare two receivers, I think you can say that Devontae and Garrett they're on the same level. George Pickens is not. I'm not even trying to be biased.
You're talking about a receiver who had 8 different quarterbacks since he came into the league.
Well, that is also a very good point. He was able to do all that with like 8 different quarterbacks, but that's also not even trying to.
No,
shit
that's
on
not enough.
That's a Jets
Look,
problem.
not even the shit on Justin Fields or not nothing.
No, I'm saying in the past, like since he's been
They're
in the league.
accurate at least.
But like my thing is this:
That's
even when he gets the ball, he drops it all the time.
Who?
George Pickens.
George Pickens. I think he
got shut up by Cam Taylor-Britt.
I think he got a little too.
Here's
Like,
my main point.
yeah.
You just alluded to it.
It's an
There's a reason of why I see this man not throwing for 3,000
because he's inaccurate.
he is the least accurate quarterback that the Jets have ever had.
Zach Wilson was.
No, Zach was kind of accurate.
But he got bailed out a lot though.
I agree on that one.
He didn't get bailed out.
Zach is more of an accurate passer than Justin Fields.
I think look on the short game, Zach's very accurate. He can be very accurate. I think the deep to medium route, I think that's where Zach falls through. But I think Justin Fields needs to really work on the accuracy in the short game.
We'll see.
We've been going on this for a good minute.
Well, like my thing is this: you said that George Pickens is better than Garrett, right?
No, I said they're on the same level.
No, you did say George Pickens is better than Garrett.
No, he said same level.
I said
How are they on
level.
the same level if one has offensive rookie of the year
That's fine.
Yeah.
with 3 different
First of all,
you can say that. You can
First
say
off,
that.
if
with
you can
anybody
say
like
that
an
thing-
All-Pro.
First off, if you're saying that, then you're saying Garrett's better than Devontae.
No,
I'm not saying that.
I'd say you can
Because Devontae doesn't have rookie of the year.
because if you put Devontae or Garrett on like Garrett's obviously number one, but if you swapped out Devontae
Okay,
with Garrett, I think
put it like this.
number one.
You put Garrett on any other team, he's a number 1. You put George Pickens, he's a number 2.
Yeah, exactly. I would say
Yes, he is.
Certain teams,
No.
certain teams, he'd be a number 1.
if he's still on the Saints, I think he's the number one option.
He's on the Steelers. He was a number 1. He didn't do shit.
Yeah, that's
Look
because
at his quarterbacks. Just
Look
like you
at
said,
Russ.
Look at Garrett's quarterbacks. They're worse than Russ. Yes, they were.
Aaron Rodgers.
I'm not
Look,
talking about Aaron Rodgers.
No,
I'm talking about when he first came into the league.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson is better than Russ? No.
Recently, maybe.
No.
Yeah, we
Me
want to
being-
be funny.
Me being a fucking troll, maybe.
Yeah, we want to be funny about that.
You can't even laugh at that one. You may be.
The disrespect you're giving to Gary is crazy. He's putting George Pickens and Gary in the same class as receivers?
That's my opinion.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean this is
I'm a little biased because he's from Georgia.
Georgia crash now. Let's
We're not going to talk about Georgia.
Skirt.
But, like, I'm not saying Justin Fields is going to do all this stuff.
my bad. So,
If he puts up a good season, he puts up a good season. If he don't, he don't.
all right.
There's other quarterbacks in the draft. That's what it is.
Well, now that we're done with the little
Hold
clip,
on.
I'm gonna be honest.
First off, sorry for cutting Chris off. You guys see this a lot, and it's gonna happen a lot. But these two were as tight as can be.
Oh, no, yeah. It's just football. It's just football.
But it's funny as hell.
It's always fun because I know how to get on Doel's nerves. I control like a mother, but it's like if I'm being honest.
But you saying George Pickens and Garrett was on the same level.
We gotta wrap it up. You're still stuck on it. Come on.
Because it's like, that's blasphemous, yo.
We gotta finish the episode.
We still got time.
It's been 2 hours.
No, we said either 10 o'clock
Yeah,
or 10:30.
yeah, we got this. I think this is what
We still got other things to go over.
I think what we end off in is
We still gotta
I
do.
think week 1 predictions.
We gotta combine them two then.
Yeah, well, you can combine them
All right. So
when we mention it.
the next segment we're getting into is we're gonna go through all the divisions, say who we think's gonna win those divisions, our early Super Bowl odds, and then we're gonna get into the week 1 predictions to end it off.
But like, I'm sorry, Chad, but I'm still pissed.
Get the damn salt off your wounds, buddy.
I can't call Jalen Hurts trash, but he can call everybody else trash. I'm not even saying Justin Fields. I'm saying everybody else.
Since we're on the Jets, we're gonna talk about your division first.
It's easy. The Bills are going to win. It ain't that hard.
Yeah, Bills.
Bills are going to win.
I'm sorry.
How many wins?
What? See now, look, you're gonna have to have me calculate these wins and like.
I mean,
I'll say this.
last year they had 13.
I'll say this. They got an old secondary. Their secondary is not what it is.
Mhm.
They did just pick up old man Jordan Poyer.
So
Yeah.
I think they come down to earth from last year.
They go. I think 12.
11-6. 11-6.
You said 12.
I think 12 wins. But,
I'm gonna say 11.
all right, so you guys both got 11. I'll say 12.
The next division is yours.
No, look. Are we just going? All right, yeah. Well,
We're
I
just
think
gonna go
yeah.
through all the divisions.
All right, we're just gonna
yours.
say the division winners.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ravens. I got Ravens. Ravens with 13.
You got them winning one more game than last year.
I'm
saying 12, like they won last year.
all right. I'm gonna go 12.
I'm going Ravens 13.
We go second in that division.
I think Ravens win 13 games.
I'm saying 12. I'm saying the Bengals are right behind them at 11.
Yeah.
We're doing AFC South.
AFC South. That is the Texans division until proven otherwise. I don't care.
I think Texans, but I don't see them getting above 10. 10 wins.
I think Jaguars are going to shock people 9-8.
You think they're winning the division over the Texans?
I
CJ Stroud, that dog.
I think Trevor Lawrence has a better year than last year. Next, Brian Thomas. Next to him, Travis. You got Travis, Etienne.
Yeah.
You got a good defensive line still with Josh Allen and Travion Walker. You got all these pieces. The only concern I have is their free safety. Their safeties because they lost Andre Cisco to the Jets.
Okay.
That was a big blow. And what are they going to do at cornerback besides Travis without Ronald Darby because he was a starter last year too?
I think a big thing that's going to stop the Jaguars, and they just lose their tight end.
Yeah.
Talking about Evan Ingram.
Yeah.
But he wasn't that good.
But I think that's a big thing with Trevor Lawrence is he likes to dunk it down to his tight ends a lot. So,
But he got good receivers now.
but still,
I think time will tell.
at the end of the day, though, it's the Texans division until proven otherwise. But the Jaguars got to prove it because Trevor Lawrence has not lived up to that number 1 pick since he's come into the league. I'm being honest, overpaid. He's overpaid.
You could say he's overpaid or
He's
not.
getting paid the same amount of money as somebody who put up 4,500 yards and almost.
Yeah, but he didn't have help
50
like that.
touchdowns.
Yeah,
He didn't
but I
really
don't-
have help like that.
I don't think Trevor's a good quarterback.
What I'm saying is he didn't have help
Yeah.
like that. That's what I'm saying.
But
He
has
finally has wide receiver help.
And we'll see if he can't
Here's the thing with that,
produ-
though.
yeah, but if he can't produce this year,
That's what I'm saying.
here's the thing, though.
he's out the question never.
He had the help last year.
All he had was Brian Thomas.
That's fine.
Yeah, but
You need another compliment to the wide
Here's
receiver
the
number
thing.
one.
it's the same. I mean, same thing with Caleb too, because he hasn't had no fucking help.
You got wrong, but
Yeah, but I'd still say Caleb. But
That's my thing.
That's
Like-
my dog.
all right,
That AFC West.
I heard Kansas City winning. I hate to say it. Kansas City's winning the division.
I'm gonna do a surprise here. I'm saying the Broncos.
I want to say the Broncos,
I-
but
I think Kansas
in
City.
my head, I say
It's gonna be the.
Kansas. It's gonna be.
I want to say the Broncos was going to pick it.
I think
We all know this.
But I think the Broncos have 10 wins, Chiefs have 11. I think it's a close race though.
I say Chiefs have 10.
And the Broncos have 9 or 10?
Broncos have 8.
8?
They missed the playoffs.
Shit. I think they
I think their offense takes a step back. Defense cooks, but their offense.
It could. We don't know what Bo's going to do in the second season.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
you're right on that. I'd agree.
It's the first division in the NFC. We already know who's winning it.
There's no fucking doubt. It's your team.
I
It's
got the
you.
Commanders. No, I'm being honest with you.
Well,
In what
The
world
reason why
is the old age Commanders?
you could call them old age, but they got better too at the same time.
Not by much. Not enough to beat us.
Stop.
What do you mean stop?
Stop. We're not gonna act like Jaden
Mm.
didn't put the team on his back like that.
which he did.
You
I'm not saying he didn't.
Jaden's a superstar quarterback that any team wants.
The Commanders are not winning this division.
You could say they're not winning the division, but what if they do?
They're not going to.
They could.
Where can they?
They got better on the offensive line.
They got dog walked in the NFC Championship game.
It wasn't because of Jaden.
They got dog walked.
It wasn't because of Jaden.
55-23.
Yeah, it wasn't because of Jaden, but I feel like
They were fumbling like crazy. He was dying your defense up. He was.
but the defense came. The defense was stripped.
It's on the after that. It's on the receivers if they fumble or not.
Yeah, but I mean, we got to see what they do. I mean, I'd say so. He's got the Commanders, Eagles. But I understand you're a little biased, but you know,
Not even being biased. The sole fact is, I don't see the Commanders doing very much besides getting out of the divisional round.
You said last year they weren't even gonna make the playoffs.
They're gonna make it. They ain't gonna go for it.
That's on you, bro.
NFC North.
I'm trying to think. No, I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I got. Go ahead, bro.
until the Micah thing, I would have said the Lions. I got the Packers. I got Green Bay.
We're gonna have
10 wins.
We're gonna have two teams come out of that playoff division. I got Lions winning the division. I got Packers going into the wild card.
I'm flip flopping that,
I'm
but
not
I do
agree.
agree that there's going to be two teams out of that division.
So NFC South. This division's tough. I don't know.
Tampa Bay.
Ah.
It's not even a question because Tampa Bay's offense is insane, and their defense.
I go Tampa, but we don't know what Michael Peanuts. We got
He was
everything else.
if he if,
Yeah, but
if the
later.
defense didn't let up
But-
if the defense didn't like shut down against Jaden Daniels on Sunday Night Football, they would have made the playoffs.
I think them too. I think they go 10-7, and I think Falcons go 8-9, just like they did last year. I don't see I see the Bucks making the playoffs, but I don't see the Falcons making the playoffs.
I got the Falcons making the playoffs
Shit.
because I think Kyle Pitts is actually going to get used right in that offense.
There's possibility.
I mean, I could see it happening, but at the same time, I don't see.
They got better on the defense side of the ball from the draft, free agency. Tampa Bay still has the same old team. That's the thing. Because when you have the same old team, it's just how many times you're going to make the playoffs with that same team and you just get eliminated in
Yeah.
the playoffs.
NFC West.
Seahawks. I got Seahawks.
It's tough. It all depends on Stafford's health, but if Stafford isn't healthy halfway through this season, I ain't gonna lie, I can see the Seahawks. But I see if Stafford's healthy, the Rams are winning this division.
He's going to even play when 10% of his back is healed.
Yeah.
He don't care.
This man played with a torn rotator cuff.
He's
against
older
the
now.
Cowboys.
He's older now, so
Yeah.
it's a
He
little,
don't care.
no, but he's older now. It's a little different.
Yeah.
I'm around my boy, Mr. Brock Purdy. I got the 49ers.
Are you saying Rams? Like
I'm saying Rams.
okay? Yo, this is
No,
the
I got
division where
The reason why I got
Yeah.
the 49ers, guess who's back at defense coordinator? Where it all started. Robert
alright.
Saleh.
Okay.
But here's the thing with that. Who's catching the ball from this man?
Who?
Ricky Pearsall.
Listen, I got trust in Brock. I always got trust in Brock.
I mean, I do too. But there's
Brock is good. But
Better than Jalen Hurts.
them receivers are ass.
well,
That receiving core is dog water right now.
we gotta see. I like that though. That one that
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It was all three different. That's crazy. All right.
Now the fun part.
Go ahead.
Week 1. Do we start off? We got to start off with the game on Thursday.
I think we just gotta roll it in.
Got to go in the game with Thursday. Cowboys and Eagles.
Eagles.
I got
Eagles.
No, okay. I'm joking. You think I'm picking the Cowboys? Y'all smoking, son. I got the Eagles winning by 15 or 20.
I got by 3 touchdowns.
Either 15 to 20.
Yeah, I see it blowout.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't even know what the blowout's gonna be.
It's gonna be a bloodbath.
Yeah.
That game Friday in Brazil. The Chiefs Chargers.
Since Rasheed Rice is out, I got the Chargers winning.
I got Chiefs.
I got Chargers.
I despise you motherfuckers. I despise Chiefs Kingdom. But I gotta go to Chiefs because the Chargers.
I see them.
The Chargers are still building, but I love me some Last McConkey.
I see a world where the Chargers win, but all right, on to the next game.
At least
1 o'clock games.
All right,
One of the least watched games on Sunday. Cardinals and Saints.
Cardinals.
Cardinals. Tyler Shaw ain't in.
Oh,
Kyler's gonna have a
Give
field.
me Tyler Shuck. I'm just like
Now,
Cardinals.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Kyler and Mark are gonna have a field day, and James Conner on that
Yeah.
defense. All three of them.
Because then Honey Badger retires too, so they're screwed.
yeah.
I don't even think he's. I think he's a free agent.
No, he retired.
Look it up. Look it up. I think he's a free agent.
I could have swore he retired.
I know he was on the Saints last year.
I
They
don't.
lost Adam Thielen.
Yeah.
They got Xavier Leggett.
They got Tate.
That is a good replacement, but
But
that's too much firepower for the Jags when you got Brian Thomas, Travis, and
You got Travis and Travis Hunter.
yeah.
You got Hunter Travis.
All right.
we're not doing that.
All right.
Bucks and Falcons.
Bucks.
I got
Bucks.
Falcons.
All right.
Bucks always start
Close
out.
game.
I'm gonna be honest. Bucks always start out the season on fire.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They do, but they stay on fire. But I think I got the Falcons winning.
This one's gonna be controversial.
Jets, Steelers.
I got Jets winning.
I hate to say this. I got the Steelers. I want the Jets to win. I want them to prove. I want them proving.
You want to know why I got the Jets winning? Trenches.
Okay. Well, look.
If that offensive line, you can't deny it. That Steelers offensive line is tissue paper.
Yeah. But look,
Give me the old H-1 in Pittsburgh.
if the Jets win, I do not see the Steelers making the playoffs.
I'm gonna tell you this. I got a controversial. I think the Steelers are gonna only win 6 games, 6 or 7.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I feel like one of
Yeah.
them is gonna be against you.
All right. Bengals, Browns, baby.
I got Bengals by 25. Bengals by 25.
Considering the fact that the Browns are going on their 80th goddamn quarterback
You say a million, bro. You say a million.
since I've been alive. 80th goddamn quarterback. First off,
He ain't doing shit.
it's not even gonna be him starting.
I don't care.
It's old man Joe Flacco.
Screw the height. I don't care if he's Deion Sanders' son.
It's old man Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco's still.
The Bengals are winning that by
I mean,
20.
but Joe Flacco's still average in the league.
20 at least.
He's still average, but I got Bengals by 25.
All right. Dolphins, Colts.
That's a tricky one.
Dolphins. Because you got Daniel Jones as the QB. I do not see him doing it.
I mean,
I
you got
understand.
Shane Steichen.
Yeah,
you
but
got
you
Shane
got-
Steichen, though. He never had an offensive coordinator like
They
Shane
don't
Steichen.
believe in him. The team doesn't believe in him.
I get the team doesn't believe in him, but
That comes a long way. Though.
I got Miami by 3.
I got Miami by 30.
It's gonna be a close game.
Raiders, Patriots.
That's a real tough one.
Give me my boy Brock.
I think Patriots.
I got Patriots by 7.
I'm the only one that chose y'all Raider Nation. Stand up.
No, I'm not. All right.
My two division rivals, the Giants and the Commanders.
I got Commanders.
But I'm going to say Commanders.
I think they split. I think they'll split.
I got
Titans, Broncos.
Broncos. I think Cam Ward.
Broncos.
I think Cam Ward has a bad day. Bad day to start the season.
Yep.
Niners, Seahawks.
I got Niners by 4.
I got Seahawks.
Give me my boy JSN.
I think they split.
I got Niners by 4.
Give me my boy JSN and K9. Lions, Packers.
Packers.
That's going to be
It's going to be a good game.
of the week.
Well, I got Pack. Go Pack, go. Lambeau Leaf from Micah first game.
As much as I hate y'all because of the tush push debate, give me the Packers.
I just
Texans, Rams.
honestly, I see them going in the season with a loss. I'm going to say Rams on this one.
I got Texans. Defense helps them out.
If Stafford's playing, Rams. If he's not playing, Texans.
Nah, you can't do that. You got to pick one. Pick one.
How? When I don't know if
It's a podcast. It's a podcast. You got to pick one. That's what it
I
is.
can't pick one if
Yes,
I don't
you
know
can.
his health.
You can't do that.
Just say Rams and Texans
You got to go through your gut.
because it's a predictable. We're going to see it.
Let me CJ.
We're gonna
All right.
We're gonna go back and watch this.
I love being against the odds. I'm just
Give me CJ.
I got the defense coming up close for season.
Ravens, Bills.
Ravens. I think that Ravens defense is going to be too nasty for Josh to handle.
And I think
I feel like it's going to come down to the damn wire, and it's going to be the Ravens.
I got the Ravens because it is all the guys Keon Comey. They don't have another number 2 receiver.
Yeah,
And then the Monday night game.
Chicago versus Minnesota, baby.
Minnesota. I don't have.
I don't.
I don't have trust. Look, I don't understand JJ, but I do not have trust in Caleb. Dude came into the season saying, "Oh, my punter ain't gonna have to be punting that much." Bitch, what? Really?
Dude, we on.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah, I
have no trust in the Vikings defense. Give me the Bears.
I got Caleb.
Give me the
I don't
Bears.
see the Caleb, man.
I got the Vikings.
Ah,
Listen,
You just said you got the Bears.
I mean, my fault. I'm I'm a little tired, but I got Caleb in the Bears for that defense. That defense is nasty. You got to go like last year, all year long. The only reason why Bears were in the game like that because of that defense. Wait, that's
I already said, but I said, but
yeah.
I didn't know if you had anything else to say.
no, I don't.
This was a great episode. I'm not gonna lie. This is a great first episode,
Yeah.
yo.
We hope it may be a rough end. Our camera's dying, but
Yeah.
we really hope you guys enjoyed. There's gonna be a lot more
Content.
content, and we're gonna put out a lot. Hopefully, you guys stuck around for the entire episode.
Facts.
We love you guys, and we thank you guys for watching. We're gonna try and drop episodes every Wednesday and Friday to accumulate Wednesday for the Sunday and Monday games, and then
Friday's a Thursday night game.
Friday's the Thursday night game
and predictions
for Sunday.
Sunday game and one
My bad, though.
No, you good. Hopefully our links will be in the description below.
Yep.
Feel what I'm saying?
All of our socials, 3 of our ourselves and our the Empire E-Check, Instagram and Twitter.
So if y'all got any comments to see who won the debate between either Fred, Chris,
It's
or
mainly
me,
between them. Whoever
but-
won, you guys got to comment, Chris or Doel.
we're not gonna get mad. We're not gonna get heated.
Says the
But-
one who won it all.
But listen, we're just passionate football fans, and this is what we want to do with our career. We're just having fun. 3 dudes that chill in the podcast, outside, watch football together, go to football games. Maybe in the future, we have events,
Yeah.
little events, have tickets, go to games, this and that. But we out.
Love
Make
you
sure
guys.
to like, comment, and subscribe for more content from Empire Heat Check. This has been your boy, Chris.
So your boy Fred. This has been Doel. Just going to the Super Bowl, baby. We out.